Jeff. We are back. It's been a while, but hope everyone's doing well. And yep, today is going to be quite a chill stream. I'll be just doing, some seeds that I want to catch up on. I'll just play and chill and chat with you guys. And after that, I think at some point I've got some information studying and revision to do. And yeah, we can yap about stuff, can talk about stuff. I'm down to talk about anything GeoGuessr related, of course. But yep, hope everyone's doing well. And welcome in, Zeka. You are the first person to message. Let's go. Hope all is well. Welcome in, Kreblane. Good to see you here. Yeah, sorry for, not really been streaming that much. I've really needed some time away. There's a lot of private stuff that has been happening, which I'm not going to discuss on here, of course, but I needed the time away. And also, just like the World League in general, I just think I needed a bit of a break from the super intense stuff for a bit, and streaming was getting to that point. So, yep. But I am back. We are back. And yeah, I'm going to be streaming much more often this week for sure. And for most of next week too, although I will be going on holiday, I believe, not this weekend, but next weekend for a week. But I am going to be grinding with the YouTube. Welcome in Tyrand as well. Hope all is well. Or Tyrand. I always muddle up pronunciation. But yeah, pretty much I'm going to go... I think I'm going on holiday. Well, I am going on holiday, not this weekend, next weekend, for a week, roughly. So when I'm not streaming, hopefully there'll be some videos out for you guys to watch. Because I'm also going to get more locked in with that as well. So you guys got something to do in the evening, and if some of the videos interest you, then they'll be there for you guys to watch. But yeah, hope everyone's doing well. And yeah, like I said before, the goal of today is just to chill. I think I've got some old Cs that I want to play. I'm gonna have a look which ones they are, because damn, there is a fair amount. So let me just take a look. Because I could do moving today, but I think that might be pushing it. But then again, they are kind of different seeds, so I'm going to mix it up with some moving, no move NPZ. Just going to chill. And yep, like I say, these are seed challenges, so pretty much I do hide the result. Well, I hide where the exact location is, I think, because I've got a script. But yeah, I'm gonna mix it up with some moving, some no move NPZ today, playing some games, and yep. Then at some point I would change my screen. So, Jeff. So yep, only 1 minute timer as well. Like I said before, I am extremely rusty, as you can probably tell from the Jeff League content if you guys have been watching that. But yeah, welcome in Maya, welcome in Chris. Hope you guys are doing well. But yeah, and also I've been doing some work with preparing a spreadsheet for more effective information studies. So at some point later, I do want to get through some Polish POE app revision, because I'm enjoying it, and I'm playing a fair bit of Poland with a friend of mine who is from Poland and has got really good place name knowledge. So I'm also learning a lot from him. And yeah, that's just something I'm doing in the background for fun. And yeah, yo, just nudes, welcome in, and thank you for the 6 months, man. Long time no see. How's it going, man? Good to see you here. Yeah, but hopefully I can get back into some of the US stuff we were doing before I had to take some time away. I think I've got some US stream scheduled this week. But obviously I'm going to build it up quite slowly, because it's one of those things where I don't want to dive bomb into it straight away. But I'm looking forward to playing some US with you and the lads again, and also just trying to get those 25k PBs will be a lot of fun as well. Because we're doing Wisconsin, we're still on Wisconsin, aren't we? I haven't played a single seed of Wisconsin yet, so that's going to be quite fun. Yeah, thank you, man. I've been well, but busy. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm going to go away next weekend for a week. So, going to Northwest Wales. Pretty much it's where my childhood holidays were. Haven't been there for 10 years, and going there with my family, which is going to be quite nice. and a lot of a nice time away from GeoGuessr as well that I need. Because even though I've not been streaming, GeoGuessr still affects what I'm doing, and that holiday is gonna be like the first probably time fully away from no GeoGuessr at all, which you kind of need that when you're so actively glued to the game. But yeah, so yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is just gonna chill, and just play some moving, a couple moving games. I think it's a 1 minute per round, 10 rounds. I'm gonna get rid of the hide script off because I don't think it really matters for moving. Maybe in the future I will have it on, but like I said, this is very chill today, so there's no rush really, is there? So I'll just turn that off. But yeah, I'm just gonna mix it up, and like I said, there are channel redemptions. So if you want to do like a direct 1v1 against me, I think it's quite expensive. But if any of you guys want to do like a 1v1 private duel, I'm down for that. Of course, if you want to do that, but obviously we're just chilling today. And yeah, not really much else to add, so I think we can jump into it. Already 7 minutes into the stream, and yeah, I just hope everyone's doing well, and I'm doing better. And like I say, it was a combination of private matters and needing that time away from the very competitive side of GeoGuessr, and just doing it all the time. I needed a bit more breathing space, which it's definitely helped. So yep, right, I'm gonna just try and start locking in, guys, and yeah. We'll see how this goes. Obviously, I'm not gonna be taking it too seriously, but I'm not really super active. Okay, Kyushu Gaiwire, I still know that, thankfully, because one of the problems for me is I'm so slow at moving straight away. Like, my moving efficiency is so bad. Okay, 213. 213. 213. 211, 212. Does the 213 not exist? 213. Got Konimi and Mushashi. What's the 523? Okay, this could be a big number in it. Does it go on for a while? I don't see it. Okay. Did it say Kunisaki? Or am I blind, Chris Kamara? Thank you, Dishnoots, for that. Welcome in, Pandem. Hope all is well. Good to see you here. Long time no see. Obviously, because I've not been streaming much. And welcome in, Pot Amigo and Jeff. I'm just gonna hide this because I'm not really too fussed how my friends do. I'm just gonna chill. Okay, what does that say? I used to know the abbreviations. EN. I'll keep that in mind. I think I should know that. EN. I mean, it feels north. Is there a place called EN? Do I just scan for it? Oh man, this movement's shambolic. I apologise in advance. EN. It wasn't like Chicalayo or something. For some reason, Chicalayo rings a bell. Yeah, sorry for the bad moving efficiency. Not active at the moment, so don't hate me. Kaya Pyura, I mean, just say Pyura. Shit, wait, did I send? Yeah, it said Kaya Pyura. I got baited. Oh dear. So is EN, what is actually EN? Is that just the whole area? Like, EN? Sure. Mocking the bacon more than Big Zerka. I mean, Zerka did not mock the bacon this week in his Jeff League, let's be real. Welcome in, Riley. Hope all is well. Good to see you here. Yeah, like I say, I'm not going to be super locked in today. I'm just going to chill. And I'm not going to be expected to 5k anything regularly, because I'm just vibing, you know? I was fat. That was quite sneaky. But I'll have to remember where this is. Was Remsmer Kreis like somewhere around here? And Kaiser back. I might be misremembering this. I apologise. I might be trolling. That's the thing. I haven't touched any information for ages, so I'm gonna muddle shit up. So I thought Remsmer Kreis was here, so I'm gonna just stick with it. And Kaiser back. Zoom in a month level, maybe? Yep. I want to say called Gebenweiler, Hofweisen, Haydn. Okay, I'm just stupid. It's fine. Wait, is the 2? Oh, it was a B, not a... Oh, I just didn't read it properly. It's fine. We're chilling. For context, guys, the only games I've really been playing have been the Jeff League games, so I've not been playing much at all, if I'm being honest. Like, I'm just happy I'm getting some sort of results in those games. Los Rios and this, I swear it said something else. San Marcos, maybe? That rings a bell, actually. Was Los Rios... Yeah. Is San Marcos a place, or is it just made up shit? I don't think Kinder's the place. I'm blind. I'm probably just blind, aren't I? It's just the main city. I don't know why I didn't just send there. It's fine. Oh, so it's a bit hot today. Temperature's gone up since the weekend. Heard that the US was having a lot of was like having a heat wave or something, weren't it? Recently, after Europe. Kendall. Anything else mentioned? Gemacong Mert. Right. Okay. Hi Jeff, welcome in Owen. Hope all is well. Uruguay. What? Don't think Uruguay has Gen 4, mate, unless I live under a rock. There's probably like a place called Uruguay now in Arge that I just don't know of. Okay. Okay, I mean, Buenos Aires and Corraleon Municipal. Corralon is what it says. Grade it. Corralon. Is it big enough? Nope. Did it say Benito Juarez? I just did not see that. Just Uruguay streets. Yeah, it smelled like a type of round to handpick because it said Uruguay. Probably just a coincidence, probably, but it's quite fun. It's whenever it's on a handpick map. But yeah. 909. I need to. Wait, that's 997, bro. Bro, what the hell are the 9s doing? Bro, why is like the 9110 here? 909 just does not want to show up. 908. 909. And Yangcheon rings a bell, to be fair. Is it big enough? Yongcheon? Yongcheon and Dorai. I don't think I'm going to get this anywhere near in time, to be fair. Taiwan. But again, I mean, you just know, I just know it's the most handpicked round of all time, this. Matsu. It's one of those stupid islands, is it? Maybe I'm being stupid. Matsu rings a bell. I've heard of Matsu, but it's just that. So which one would it be? Did it say anything else, or Began? Began? Oh, bloody hell. I should have 5k'd that. Yeah. Like, I feel like you just won't get that luck on a no-move map, if I'm being honest. It's just one of those where I'm just not... I don't play moving enough to get rounds like that, because you just never really get them islands on no-move and NPZ. So I just don't know the names very well. But I had the vibe, at least, but... Tashitikama, to be fair. Right, is there anything here? Tashitikama is the place, but I'm still trying to debate where in South Africa this is, which is a problem. Gen 2, but this is like the most hand-picked seed of all time. Like, what the fuck? Okay. Plettenberg Bay. And what was it? Tashitikama. Oh, it's east of it. I'm going west. It happens. Jeff Ward's episode 3, Return the Jeff. Exactly. I mean, might be a bit of a slow builder, but I'll get back into it. I don't know street signs in France. Bretagne. It's just a street name. XVI. I need more info on this. Be good to get better at France. In general, moving or no move. But right now, best hope is probably an area code or a city name. Arsenal, give over. Why would I want to see that shite on my screen? Right. 0223. Why is it 23? It feels like a... Yeah, yeah, 02 made sense for here. I'm just being stupid. That 23 threw me off, but you have to look at the first 2 digits first. And yeah, as you can see, obviously gonna do shite, but looks like everybody else didn't do that great anyway, so it's fair enough. Yeah, I've not heard about new area code stuff, if I'm being honest. Pandem, is there a resource for that? That I could take a look at that at some point. That'll be quite good to know. Wikipedia has them. Yeah, I mean, that's great, but obviously an infographic. If that's an infographic, that'd be great. I think just seeing a list is not obviously great if that's what it is. I'm not going to memorize that very well. But yeah, thank you for letting me know though, appreciate it. Jeff. Oh, I feels like I'm moving like I'm drunk. It's crazy. Just at Arkansas, downtown. It had street signs. These street signs actually said a name. Little Rock, maybe? That's the logo for Little Rock, maybe? Won't surprise me. Mosaic Temples, Arkansas Museum of Fine Arts. I mean, If I'm getting baited, then GG, you know. Okay. I mean, the POI is so visible. I just don't naturally scan for POIs. But there are a lot, and one area code has multiple departments, so learning it is pointless. Yeah. I feel like I've seen that stuff happen before, where the third and fourth digit is not doesn't make sense with the first two digits, but I think that's been a thing before. Welcome in, Steve. Hope all is well. Thank you for the first. Good morning. Welcome in, Yannick. I'm doing good, thank you. And yeah, GG's with the wild card. I didn't catch up much, but it seems like you went pretty far into it, which is good to see. Yeah, I'm doing alright. Just taking it a bit slow, taking it a bit easy. Obviously, I've had some time away. Not really been grinding at all, really. Of sorts. Just been taking it very easy. But I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. And I hope all is well with you as well. And we got the Swede on his. But I can tell like I'm obviously not gonna play 5k any round because I'm just so not locked in. Is that like the second highest one or the high? But I always vote the bloody most north one and the second most north one. Guess the sound would just help. Borcanas, does that ring a bell? I don't know if it does. Borcanas, Finas, and what's Mala? Mala definitely does. Mala was, but what Mala's here? 45 north, North Shore. It's oh my days. I hate myself. I hate when it's on a bend. I just don't think. I just get confused with time pressure. Like, don't expect amazing gameplay today. Like, I'm probably gonna play probably the worst you've ever seen me, to be honest. Why am I a lava? I should. Was that lava like Lagrono area? Or am I trolling? Maybe I'm trolling. Because there's a villa, but it's not a lava. I thought a lava was here. It didn't show up visibly. Araba, Oliver, the Hawker, 826. I mean, this can check. I think I'm brain farting here, guys. What the fuck am I doing? Am I really this dumb? What have I done here? I'm confused. Was I in the right province? Why did I not see a single A road? I should have just scanned more north, I guess. Or was it Basque? Oh, it's the Basque what? Is it the Basque region, really? Whatever. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired and I'm rusty. That's my cope today. Like I said, it's probably the worst you'll ever see me play, so I'm just chilling today. What the heck? Okay, Zeka's found a reply to Riley. Yeah, I saw your games, Riley. Unlucky with your results. At least you got a point, I guess. It's something. Better than nothing. I was not very happy with my Solid's performance, but I mean, Shaftesbury Quarry. I'm not gonna lie. Don't think I've heard of that one, Chief. Yeah, I was a bit confused with these hills because I didn't really feel like the southwest hills, and then I didn't realise you get hills that big up there. Oh, I didn't remember anyway. Oh my days. Whatever. Leakley, I'm gonna be honest. I saw that, but I'm just that not locked in that it's just gonna leave my head. It's just I know the area code. I just obviously didn't bring it back up in my head. Like Obviously, if I don't know that, then I need to consider other hobbies. To be honest. But yeah. Just completely brain fired, and why is it doing that crap? I think it's like Paracatuba. I swear I've heard of that. Comune de Paracatuba. Parentins. I'm surprised I haven't spotted this. Okay, it's quite small. Did you watch England? Yep, I watched it. That's probably why I'm tired. To be fair. That's probably exactly why I don't bring up an area code in my head the entire round. But yeah, I did stay up to watch it, even with the delay. Got nothing else to do. It was worth it though, in the end. That's the main thing, I guess. Wyoming has that car. Oh, okay, I'm a bit confused with Wyoming. What the fuck? Does it have it? Maybe it does. Did I go past the sign? I can tell I'm really not paying attention. Anna something. Yeah, I guess I go like a weird Wyoming. What is actually going on here? I'm actually confused. When did okay. When did Utah have black bollards with those reflectors? Am I colorblind? Was that green? Because I swear that was not. You don't normally get those. I mean, it's obviously with hand-picked rounds, you can get some weird shit that comes up sometimes when you look on specific roads. But I've not seen, and they kind of look a bit different. They do look a bit different to the Wyoming, Nebraska ones, but I was wondering because we had the Ford car, which I don't really recall going through Wyoming, so that kind of confused me. That's normal? No, I don't think so. I don't really think that's normal for Utah. I'm pretty sure. Usually the black with the rectangle reflected black, like with this kind of like skinniness, is quite good for Wyoming and Nebraska. I haven't really seen it in Utah before, if I'm being honest. What do you mean these are just Wyoming, Utah? It is normal? I'm going to be honest, I've not seen them in Utah before. Fair enough, but I know they were in Wyoming. That's why I sent there. I've seen some stuff in Nebraska sometimes, though. So, yeah. I don't know. Welcome in, by the way. But, yeah. I don't know. If I haven't seen that before, then obviously I'm going to be confused. Well, it's a bit crazy that I've not spotted them in Utah before, but I've seen them in Nebraska when I've sent Wyoming. So, I'm obviously not bullshitting with that, so. But I've seen Utah ones, but not necessarily black ones. Anyways, let's just move on. Thanks for the feedback. Like I say, I'm trying not to be too serious today. That's why I took a break, you know, so. Appreciate the feedback. My days. Like I said, don't expect good gameplay today. Like, it's not going to be that good. There's 2 bloody area codes. Didn't know which side of the board to go. Avenue North, Avenue Street. I mean, why am I confused? I'm being stupid. 5 Avenue North, 5 Avenue... What? It said North... 5 Avenue North and North 5th Street, right? Okay, we're just here then. Where's the petrol station? Whatever. Welcome in Frau Sopo as well. Like I said, welcome in Kiribati as well, obviously. I've already congratulated... Have I congratulated you? Sorry if I haven't. Well, I'm pretty sure I did. But congrats on making it through. But yeah. Oh, Balkans Gen 4. Yeah. I watched a bit of the final. But if I'm being honest, I tried to not watch as much as possible because it kind of puts me in a bad mood watching the World Championship stuff this year. If I'm being honest, but I'm happy for you, man. And well done. You deserve it. But yeah, I mean, we'll see next year. But I'm trying not to think too competitive at the moment. So, like, yeah, don't expect me to be, like, super serious or anything for a bit. Yeah. Honestly, for me, the less top of the world this year, the better for me, honestly. It just puts me in a very sad mood. I mean, this round is just horse shit. Unless it's... But why have we got these walls like it's trying to be like... like it's trying to be... Madeira, whatever it's called. I'm so bloody tired. Madeira, I mean... I don't really care about this shit. Whatever, I don't care. I mean, people would know the rock. I know it's Benidorm, but I don't care. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I've seen those boards in Nebraska before. Unless I'm, you know, imagining. I'm pretty sure I've seen them in there before. Yeah, I mean, don't expect a good performance today. I mean, my cup, it was unofficial. I've only been to Madrid in Spain and Barcelona airport, so can't say I would recognise it for just being English. Something, a something? Wonder if that's findable. I feel like it might be. Something AT and Ria. Is it quite hilly? Why does it ring a bell? AT. A and R-I-Y-A. Yeah. But yeah, for me, the less top of the world league, the better, honestly. I really didn't enjoy it this year. Am I blind? But it's just some random shit, maybe. I don't know. Welcome back, welcome in, Steve G. Hope all is well. Good to see you here. Yeah, thank you, man. Like I say, anybody, don't take me seriously today. Like I'm just chilling. I mean, I might not even get in next year. Like, we'll just see. At this point, like, I have to be up for it, you know. And if I don't, if it makes me feel miserable, then I have to think twice, you know. But hopefully, I'll be more up for it by the time of the qualifiers. But at the end of the day, if I am, you know, not ready and don't feel like wanting to do it, or I don't feel ready, like, it is what it is. But if I get opportunities to do qualifiers, I'll play them. But at the end of the day, if I'm good enough, I'll get in. If I'm lucky enough, I'll get in. If I'm being honest, I think I've got horrendous luck, but I also just need to be better. Trying to not put any expectations on myself anymore. It's just not worth it. I don't know it. I didn't enjoy it this year. And like I said, I don't know how much my movie is going to improve. And I feel like every year everyone keeps getting better, and then it just becomes a point where I think I've heard of Palak something. Am I being an idiot? I think I'm being fucking stupid. Give me a second, guys. Am I being dumb? I am trolling today. I am trolling Frisser. Bro, where the hell is Frisser? Bro, I can tell I'm just not bloody locked in. Oh my days, I'm so trolling. Jesus Christ. Yeah, like I say, I'm not worrying. I just don't want to put expectation on myself when, you know, like, you could just have one bad week and that sums up the year, you know. And like I say, you know, Kiribati is probably the exception to the rule who managed to find a way. But at the end of the day, it's one spot. If you don't make the league, there's only one spot pretty much for the rest of the people. So, you know, it's quite a brutal system, really. Like, once you're not automatically in every year, it's a lot harder. It just is. So you can't give yourself high expectations, and that's why I'm trying to be really careful with it, you know. Sechura, I should know where Sechura is. I'm being Pyura it is anyway. But I think I am being dumb. Why am I hesitant on Jesus of Lazarus of Christ? I mean, it's not going to be in the town, but yep. Yeah, exactly, yeah. The thing is, like, the most important thing with GeoGuessr is you've got to enjoy it as well. Like one thing what was quite rough for me this season was, it was like the combination of, you know, things not quite going well, you know, like, let's say my movie could have been better, but I feel like I didn't really play it that bad. Like, I had really tough draws. Like, you know, I gave it my best shot. I feel like I came into it wrong, like, in terms of, like, I never had a break from the last season, and I kind of got in my own head a bit. It's the best way of putting it. But either way, like, I don't know, like, because I didn't start off well, it just, I don't know, man, it just got more and more rough, and then by week 3 or week 4, it was kind of like, I just want the season done with. But I don't know, I just feel like you just got to enjoy it, and, like, if you don't enjoy playing the game, then, well, I haven't even thought of where to guess here. Yeah, I'm not paying attention. Yeah, I mean, it's such a hostile environment. Like, take Alpha for example. This Alpha got back-to-back wildcard finals. Hasn't played in a World Cup, which I think is a shame, and hopefully he does in the near future. And when he had the qualifiers, he didn't qualify. And, you know, if someone of that caliber can't, you know, it just tells you how open it can be. But at the end of the day, you got to lock in on the day and hope you have your good day then, you know. That's all you can do, you know. But, like, man, I don't know, like, I felt like, even not this year, but the year before, I felt very devastated that I didn't get in the last World Cup finals. I felt like I was playing well enough, and I literally just, to me, it felt like, I don't know, it felt like I had a really good World League season, but because it was like 16 people and they did the bloody regionals, that even though I believe I finished 11th or 12th or something by the end of the season out of 40 people, and the fact I didn't auto-qualify from that, and then an APAC regional that I couldn't play in is what determined whether I qualify or not, kind of sucked. But it is what it is. like sometimes I look at these signs and think maybe it's just not meant to be, like, you know, for the time being at least. So I put the work in. Obviously now it's just going to get harder and harder because there's just so many talented people, you know, which I can't obviously do anything about. Like, I just got to keep doing it. But it comes to a point where you're like, am I actually enjoying it, you know? And if you're not enjoying it, then what's the point, you know? That's why it's like, I found nothing, by the way. I was too busy yapping, so I guess this is just a random region guess. Yeah. Yeah, I agree, guys. Yeah, I mean, Alpha. The thing is, like, there are a lot of people who are turning 18 now next year. Like, there's so many limited spots. Like, you just got to make sure you don't give yourself high expectations. Like, even if you're one of the best, if you feel like you're one of the best players in the world, because one thing that I learned in my final week of the World League, where I didn't give the shit the most, I actually had the best week. Not in a harsh way, but like sometimes you just gotta put that pressure off yourself and just see what happens, because it can be kind of very random on the day depending on what rounds show up, the decisive rounds. I don't know. It's just don't like give yourself that high expectation when you play the qualifiers, and there's just that many talented people. You could just have one bad seed and you're done. Like, and that can happen to anybody. It can happen in the World League as well. Like, you can just be playing really well in ranked. You could be playing really well in in, you know, when you're grinding and you're doing these 1v1s and they're going really well, and then when it comes to the event, you just have a stinker, or you just make your mistakes always at the worst time, and it's just like, what else are you meant to do? I think that was 4-4-1. Yo, Emma, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Also, thank you for the follow, Doofist. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you for the raid. Long time no see. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're streaming well as well. I haven't streamed for a while, so thank you for the raid. Means a lot. I'm just chilling right now. I'm not really caring too much how I'm doing. I'm just playing some random moving seats. We're probably not trying to 5k that often. I'm just vibing and chatting with you guys. But, yep, got to rush to dinner. No worries at all. Thank you, Lau, as well. But yeah, for me, like, with competition stuff, I'm just not even thinking about. I mean, if I get in, it's because I'm enjoying the game and I'm grinding and I'm enjoying what I'm doing. Like, if I don't get in, it's because I'm not good enough, or unlucky, whatever excuse. I just don't get in. But if I don't get in, I want to still make sure I'm happy at the end of it. I'm still, you know, doing something I'm enjoying. Like, it's quite a dump when you know, put so much effort into something, and you get the odds, you know, people slacking you off behind your back and stuff, and then you fail anyway. It's like, well, that's kind of sucks. What else do I do now? You know. And you slack yourself off as well. Like, it's just not a nice environment. So you need to make sure you enjoy it, you know. What does it say? Sumbauer, yeah. And I've already forgotten what it bloody said. I'm trolling, aren't I? Yeah, it wasn't findable anyway. But yeah, thank you for the raid. And yeah, like I said, I'm not really paying attention to these C's. I'm just chilling. But yeah, I've learned a lot of things this year with how I could do things better. But I think a lot of it's just mental, if I'm being honest, and knowing when to block out the noise and stuff like that as well. I think I've had issues with. I just need to make sure I just do what I'm doing and enjoy myself what I'm doing, and not let other people affect what I enjoy, you know. And I think that's one thing that I think affected me a bit too much this year as well. There are so many things. I could literally make a book out of it, and I don't know, it's just probably not worth your time, if I'm being honest. You don't want to hear me yap about it, and I think like most people won't even understand it anyway. Most people make their minds up before you even open your mouth, you know. Let me just check which seeds I actually have done here, because I've done this seed. I've done this seed. I haven't done this. Okay, and I haven't done this. Okay, I'll play some no move for a bit. Cheers, Giraffe. Welcome in. You joined the raid, didn't you? Be a Paul as well. Sorry if I was yapping. Like, I'm just here to survive, but yeah, like the worldly stuff. I'm happy for my friends who got in. You know, I'm happy that some, you know, you guys still getting experience of playing wild cards or getting involved in some sort of events. But for me, like this year, I'm trying my very best not to think of the competitions at this point. It's better for me not to. Like maybe when the World Championship Finals comes, then maybe I would do a watch party, but I'll have to do it with like a friend in the VC. I don't know if I will be able to do it on my own, because I'm 99% sure at this point I'm probably not gonna go to Berlin, sadly. Just too expensive for me, and if I do go, I want to make sure I actually enjoy it, you know. And if I'm not gonna enjoy it, you know, what's the point? But I hope, you know, I want everyone to have a great time though. And if I do get the chance to watch party it with some friends, then why not? But yeah, don't expect me to probably be there. That's all I would say, unfortunately. Yeah. Why is there snow coverage here? Why is this weird? Is this Poland? Like, what the fuck am I looking at? I'm gonna send Poland on Slovakia here. I'm sorry in advance. I'm sorry in advance. Oh. Why did the houses look so Polish? Oh. I didn't think of that. I guess it makes sense. Damn, I didn't think of Romanian houses when I looked at that. Fair enough. Yeah, it's very expensive. I mean, that's the main reason. I just can't afford it. Like, it's just a reality. And also, if I did go, I wouldn't have a holiday with my family. I wouldn't be able to afford that, you know. And me this year, it's more important to be with my family than to fly out to another country. Obviously, it'd be great, but I want to be with my family, you know. Especially since it's been a pretty rough year. Obviously, I'm not going to talk about on here. That's why people need to be careful when making assumptions during the season. There's a lot going on that I wasn't talking about. I will not talk about publicly. Right. Yeah, I'm learning some polyats, and again, if anyone's got a problem with that, that's your problem, not mine. But I'm doing it because I want to, and I've got one of my friends is Polish, and he's very good with place name knowledge, and it's going quite well so far. I'm taking my time, and I think it's going pretty good. So, yeah, something new, something, you know, having a sense of learning something new is always nice, you know. And I'm, you know, going to do things that I enjoy. But yeah, I've been learning that the Western half ones. I'm not as far into it as MK, but I am taking my time a lot more than I was. Which ones do you know? I've studied obviously this. I've studied pretty much all this. Not Poznan, but like pretty much here, 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 here. So I've pretty much done 5 so far, and I am not paying attention to this, am I? This is Saratov actually, or Orenburg, or Samara, whatever. MK's been studying them, yes. Literally, MK's doing the stuff that I was doing that a lot of people would bother me about last year or so, which I find very funny. It's nice to see somebody else doing it that's actually got into the finals. Not learning Poland as of right now. I don't know what this blur is doing. I'm a little bit confused. What the hell am I meant to guess here? It was a Sulawesi house. I've never seen a side blur in... Bro, when did this ever exist? This must be extremely rare. I mean, it is screaming Sulawesi. I don't know why I went the Chronicles of Narnia there. But yeah. Yeah, nice one, Mayo. Good stuff. Now it's going to get banned every week. Unlucky. Oh, Jeff, I'm going to sneeze. Wait. Is that an Italy plate? Is this actually Italy? I feel like I'm getting baited here. Nope, it is just there. At the moment, no, because it's a work in progress, Zeka. Like, when it's a bit more uniform, then sure. But it's not like it's not finalized. But pretty much like I have one sheet that is for, you know, map, so like I'm practicing on GeoGuessr the information, and there's one tab on Hello Quiz that keeps me track of the numbers. It's pretty quick and straightforward to do, but it's a bit of a mess at the moment. So it's, you know, maybe when there's a better time to share it, then sure. But I'll probably show you guys at some point when I get a bit bored of the season. And like I say, I'm not really locked in with the seeds today. Because in future streams, when I do grinding streams, I will be obviously trying to lock in more. And like I say, I can't really multitask very well, which is like a problem that I have. I just can't. I'm either 100% on or 100% off. Like, I need to make sure I'm really focused when I play well. I can't just half focus and expect to play well. It's just doesn't go that way. Doesn't pan out that way. Some people can manage it better than others. I definitely can't. I started studying more seriously and I have the sim. That's great to hear, yeah. Yeah, for me, like, there needs to be like a system, as you know, some system with it. I think a lot of people don't understand, like, my way of breaking things down studying is I do it in a certain way that benefits me, like, you know, they do it a certain way that benefits them. And quite a few people don't really understand that. And there's always, like, only one way of going about things. But yeah, I mean, it's great. Like, so many people are learning so much like new information stuff. It's, you know, crazy really. But like I say, if you learn like 400 odd, you know, cow patterns, you know, 3 years later you're gonna be trying to do other stuff, you know, that you spare that time for, you know. 60 people. I have no idea on the count, but I think we had a raid from Emma as well. But yeah, it's nice to have you guys here and just to chill, you know. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. But it is very chill and the gameplay is gonna be not the best if I'm being honest. But yeah, yeah, I'll do one more Normusi, then I'll kind of like do a bit of Poland revision so you guys get an idea of how I'm going about it, if you're interested in that. But yeah. Yeah, like for me, like every year, every like couple of months or 3 months, I realise that there's a flaw in my studying that I feel like, okay, a year ago I was able to remember this. Why can't I remember something like, I don't know. I don't have a Landkreis stick in my head, you know, that well when, you know, it should be in my head, and I question why has that happened? Why did that not happen for area codes? Why did that not happen for, when I mean area codes, I mean US area codes. Why did that not happen with, you know, Indonesian cow patterns? Like, you know, like I question myself, like, why is it not working? Like sometimes it's different things, you know, require different methods, but when you're actually like when you're in a competition and you're grinding for like the World League and you don't have much time, I feel like you kind of skip steps in the information revision bit, and it's kind of like it needs to be ingrained before you even begin, if that makes sense. And if you're coming into it rusty, then it's like the like my method of revising is really difficult because like it's all short term at that point, like it's not long term. So like one thing I learned from the World League this season is I didn't really intersend much. Why am I not saying Newfie on that? Yeah, I didn't really intersend much when I had information because I was not confident enough with remembering stuff, and a lot of that came down to the longevity of revising certain stuff. Not necessarily what I was doing in the studies. It was the fact that probably should have happened like a good 2 or 3 months ago. I'd also done a bit better. Because like in a month you could like do, you know, so many countries in Europe and memorize all the municipalities, but then give it like a month away where you don't apply it, and all of a sudden you're back to square one, you know. More not square one, but you probably know a third, and even if and from that third, barely any are instinctive. Because for me, it's not necessarily getting it; it's actually like you're not even thinking; you're just getting it because you don't even need to think about it. You know, you register what you see and you know where it is. Like there's no like, where was this place? It's this. Boom, send. And that's what, you know, I was good at last season. Not this season that ended, but the season before, I was pretty good at that. This season, it was not great, and also the changing map with the 5k obviously made it a lot more difficult, of course, as well. But that's obviously another fact that I work on, but instant still worked in the World League. I don't feel like I did it. Why am I not sending para? I'm not paying attention. I don't know, I'm kind of yapping now, but you get the point, guys. Is this going to be some weird shit? Is this meant to be CB? It's not 2014 autumn. Tilted CA? What the Jeffington Bay is this? I'm trying to figure out what this means. Is that trying to be A? CA? Tilted? Doesn't really have autumn there, does it? Yeah, it's the Brienne stuff, yep. Yeah, you always have to repeat things. And the thing is, like, it's not necessarily repeating things, it's like there's a point where there's going to be a point where you don't do it much at all during a certain period. And it's when you come back from that period, how much do you remember? Like, when you've actually completed it, you need to accept, like, I've done it, but I have not finished it because, I don't know, like, 2 months later, if I don't keep doing what I'm doing, or, like, not necessarily keep the same workload of revision, but, like, do a little bit of it here and there. If you don't do that, then it's scary, like, of course, that I move off the 5k. It's scary how much that stuff leaves your head. It is kind of crazy. That's where you gotta be really careful with that, with the information. Like, just because you think you are instinctive now. The thing is, for me, Leakley, I actually thought, like Anki, Anki decks for Hello Quiz is good until things stack up. When it stacks up, I don't really use it much anymore. And I've learned, like, how I've learned stuff in the past is through seeds, and mix it in with quizzes, not doing what am I doing here? Yeah, it's that weird Goyas cluster. But you will see with the Poland stuff how much seeds I've been playing for Poland to memorize them, and compared to the amount of quizzes, and you're repeating the recap more, or I am repeating the recap more. Like, if there's a map on GeoGuessr, I would definitely play the map more to practice it than the quiz, which sounds crazy, but for me, I think for me is better. That's how I instinctively remembered cow patterns. For example, long term, it wasn't to do with the quiz. I mean, the quiz definitely helped with the base, for sure, but it didn't necessarily help with, like, the instinctive guessing. That was down to time pressure with playing the maps that Kodiak made, I believe. Like, that is my... I need a combination of both. I feel like Hello Quiz is great, but I feel like I don't repeat things enough, because the bigger the quiz, the less repeats you can do. But on like a seed, for example, if you only give yourself 5 seconds per round, you can probably send quicker in the rounds than you can on the quiz. With the pace at which it goes. But that's just a me thing. Probably. Because I just think Hello Quiz for me is good until there's too many things at once. Yeah. Yeah, you need to find that period where you do that revision session. Exactly. That's something that I'm going to, of course, make sure I sort out. Am I going to send France on UK? Okay, good. Yeah, it's London. Get out my face. Anyways. Yep. Yeah, obviously I'm not locked in the siege right now, but if I show you guys to give you some context. So pretty much like, obviously these are like the regions or the provinces or voivodeships, and these are the amount of rounds I've played. And yeah, you see how many times I've done it. So like, you know, it's very repetitive. And also like, I also have a Hello Quiz section where I try and keep record, because now, like, obviously I don't do this specifically day by day, but once like I've done this 3 times, I know that I'm spacing it out a bit more, so I don't try and do it back to back days, and as time goes on it becomes more and more spaced out. And obviously some things I won't need to do it as much, but yeah, for Poland, like right now I've done Lubuski, I'm sorry for pronunciation, guys, Polish people are going to hate me, Sacho Dino Pomorski, then combination quiz, Pomorski, combination of all 3, then obviously done Kujawsko, Pomorski, and now I've got to do a combination of all the ones I've done so far. Legally, it's just the template of every single country in Europe. Like, I'm not learning every single one, bro. Like, this is like the only one I've actually filled in yet. Like, this is very new. A super duper card pattern quiz. I just did the Kodiak one and tried to note down my mistakes and spammed the ones I did mistakes on. Eventually, I think that's how I did it. But maybe I'm mistaken. It was a while ago. Yeah. It's just all of them A to Z, like, why would I play Monaco? Like, it's just there because I just set it for every country. Like, I've only filled it in for Poland. That's why, like I said, the template's not really the best to share. And like I say, I put, you know, if I put a lot of time into this, I want it to be good quality, and I don't want to be sharing around if it's shite, you know. But yeah, writing is good. I did that as well for some stuff. But I feel like for me, it's like, I remembering it for GeoGuessr. I'm remembering whilst I play the game. So, yeah. You're welcome, Mitski. Hope all is well. Jeff is back. I am back indeed. Hope all is well. How's it going, man? Keeping up with the grinding, or you've been taking it easy for a bit? But yep, I think what I would do now is I would do this, then Kujawsko Primorski, and then Lubuski, and all the Primorski ones, pretty much. I started learning info, to be fair. It's a mixture of both, Zeka. It depends how I feel. Like, if I want to do the Hello Quiz, then I would do it. But the thing is, like, if I get enough from the gameplay, it's like, if I do the quiz, then it's like, I don't really need to learn it, because if I'm playing like 30 seeds, I'm probably good. I should really remember it when I do the quiz. So it's like, if I feel like I don't want to do 30 seeds, then I'll probably do the Hello Quiz. But I feel like if I do the 30 seeds first, unless it gets difficult, then maybe not. But I might not do both. But I think if this goes well, if these three go well, then I might introduce another one. Because I think if I get map maker on, let me get map maker on for a second. If it lets me load, also welcome in Kent's as well, hope all is well. So let me just show you. So like pretty much like, I think the next one would be, I think it would be this one. I forgot what it's actually called. I mean, I've forgotten the name. I should know the name. But yeah, I've pretty much done like these four. So if this goes well, I can start weighing up this area. But it's quite a big one. I think there's a lot in this one. So I'll probably have to like split it in half first. Because I think 40 at once is a bit excessive, if it is 40. I think anything that gets to 30 for me, it's just, you're just kind of forcing it. You need to do it in smaller bits, and you have to visualize. And the thing is, I feel like porn's quite visual, and it's not too bad to remember roughly where places are. And also, like, I'm trying to like improve placement knowledge within the area as well. So like, I'm also learning the most populated towns or cities in the actual region. So I'm also learning the ones that aren't. What's it? Poviat. But yeah. Legally, I didn't really continue it long term. I think I started with the north and then I just didn't see it through. That's the thing. Like, you gotta commit to it, and you've got to also commit to it and then refer back to it. So all that's left my head by now. And again, like I say, you know, I'm just doing what I enjoy at the moment, and I'm gonna be honest, it's not in my head right now, if I'm being honest. And like I said, I play Poland moving with a friend of mine who's Polish, which also I'll learn a lot from him anyway, just by playing against him, because his place and knowledge is really good for Poland, as you'd probably expect, you know. So I'm playing these instinctive seeds. I am also playing against somebody who's Polish, so actually learning things that way as well, and then occasionally using Hello Quiz. Like, that's a good triple combination. Like, I'm playing seeds, I'm learning from the seeds, and I'm also practicing instinctively sending as well with the training seeds as well. So like, you know, it's like I'm not just doing one thing. I am making sure I am doing enough. So what's the first one? I might need to go to this. Was it part 2? I don't know if it was part 1 or part 2. Let me check. It would be part 2. I haven't made a part 3 yet. Poland got soon. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, it's definitely one of those countries where you can't really region guess, so you can't really improvise if you don't get information. Casual Jeffing, yep. Casual Poland Powiat stuff, yep. Welcoming Renegade Chicken Hopple as well. Yeah, Hello Quiz is super good. Let me just move my Kamara to the top left. But yeah, I need to remember to get this to 90, by the way. But yeah, we'll just... Obviously, there's some stuff that should be free. To be fair, I don't think I did this yesterday, so I've had a day off doing this. Strzelece, Krajetynski, and Zdenko is the 2 places, yep. To be fair, Kartuski, yeah. Koskia, Zaina. Kozlin. How do you make the maps? Well, this is actually from, I think, I forgot his name. I'll say at the end of the sea. It's not actually my map, but I contacted him for the JSON, and then I'm making specific part maps for practice. Because for me, I like when you start like building it up slowly, like you start making the area bigger as you go through the country, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'll check the person's name once I get to the chance, but he's done all this. And I just asked if I could, have the JS to combine, some training maps with me, because it's a good way for me to practice. This was handpicked. I'm pretty sure. I don't think you can AI generate these signs at the start. What am I doing? Graphinos up is here. Yeah. Everyone knows what police is, to be fair. Crazy that a powiat's called police in Polish. That's just so funny. Noah Sol. Yep. Solucho. Yeah, I'll check the map maker. I want to give him a shout, obviously. Let me just find. I think it's just. I need to go to activities and check. I think it's ZXN. He's I think he's from China. I think he's done a lot of maps. I think like this for other countries. I think. Like he's done one for Germany, Landkreis. He's done one for Sweden. So definitely check out his profile. He probably has a lot of good stuff. Yeah, he said like he finds Hello Quiz more useful now. But honestly, I kind of like playing the seeds. I'm not gonna lie. It's more instinctive, and there's not much fucking about. You just move on from the round once you're right, and it's like you're more in the game, which I kind of like, to be honest. But so far, this is pretty good. Like, this is pretty instinctive. But obviously, there is a rule for me: is this has to be 30 seeds. So you're gonna see a lot of repetition here, but it's the way I go about things. I could speed up for the bands. If you want me to speed up, guys, I can. But I don't know if that makes it hard to watch or not. Because I could definitely go a lot faster than this at times. Krosnienski is Krosno Odrzezansky, I think. Is it always 30? It is 30 until... so once I get past day 3, so like these ones, if I ever do those, if it gets to here, then it'll be like 20 instead of 30. And then maybe when it gets like 3 a day, it'll be like maybe 10 or 15. So like the workload drops each time, if that makes sense. And welcoming Oceanic Prairie. Yeah, I don't stick to the specific days because some days are going to be busy. But it's like whenever I do it again, like if I want to do it tomorrow, then if it's the daily thing, then I can. But if it's once every 2 days and I want to do it 2 days in a row, then I'm not allowed to. Because I think that's testing on your short-term memory a bit too much if you're doing it every day all the time. You want to be having breaks and seeing what sticks and learning what you're forgetting more so than, remembering what you know, if that makes sense. Like this, for example, it says Starogard, which that's Stargard and that's Starogard, so always look out for the O. Miasto, Powiat, oh, it just says Gdańsk. I'm reading Miasto. Sulucho. Alright, chat, do you want me to speed up for the bounce? What am I on right now? Yeah, so I am on... I've only played 8 so far. Yeah, I might have to speed up, guys. Do you make new monics for this city stuff? Not at the moment. But When I play with my Polish mate, I will find things. I will find things with him, for sure. But at the moment, I don't think there's much of it. Probably me just butchering the name is probably how I remember it at the moment. But yeah, let's actually speed this up a bit. And you guys can experience the pace at which it can be like. Wait, why did I read that as Sezenek? What am I doing? And again, I apologize for anybody who's Polish that has to hear that some horrendous pronunciation. But it's not the easiest language in the world, let's be honest. I think that sums up my moving skills. Yeah. I mean, for me, like, information knowledge actually helps. It's not just, like, for me, information knowledge. It helps with my confidence as well. Like, even if if I'm strong with 5k on the day, because sometimes I'm just not locked into 5k, regardless of my skill. It's nice to have that self-confidence that you're learning things, especially that not many people are learning, and also that you're applying it and setting pressure on your opponent. Like, they have to deal with that pressure, and also you're going to be probably close enough to keeping the game. So, like, I'm pretty happy when I do apply stuff. And obviously probably have to just place name, also all just place names anyway, so it's very easy to remember, where to send if you know where the places are. So Strzelecki, Krajenski, and Drezdenko. I think people really underestimate how much it gives me confidence doing this sort of thing. Sometimes doing the crazy stuff actually helps you with your confidence a bit more, because you put yourself a bit more out there and out the deep end, and you're giving yourself some sense of achievement as well with it. Yeah, exactly, yeah. It does feel good, yeah. That's the thing, like, with this whole competition thing, if I get in, I get in, like, next year. The main thing is, I want to enjoy playing the game, and I also, I'm getting the content, out there for the future, get the streams out. I don't know, like, even if, if I'm motivated, if it motivates people to do this, and, that's always really nice, of course. Because there's just so many talented players now, like, I just can't have any expectations unless I'm playing like the best player in the world, which I'm nowhere near right now. I can't have any expectation with the competitions until I see it, with results. But it's best to stay humble and just enjoy playing the game. I'm still in the beginning stages of info learning, yeah. Like, my first info I learned was Philippines. Have you gone through Philippines yet, Kent? Or what have you? Well, I don't know what's the best question. Whether you got through it, or what are you planning to get through? I think might be the better question. It depends what is easier to answer, I guess. How far are we into now? It was 60, so we've done 17 games. Will you continue with the streams and grind? Honestly, I actually just enjoy grinding, so I might just do it anyway. I'm not gonna lie, Zerka. But yeah, I think, like, one thing I missed for the last year and a half is I haven't actually grinded naturally. It's all been forced and all been a bit too short term. So, like, if I don't qualify, I think I'll probably enjoy the grinding more, and I would still be motivated to do it. And as long as, like, you know, there's a sense of achievement behind it, and, you know, it motivates some of you guys to do the same, like, why not, you know? Hydrate, Jeff, thank you. Like, I know US air codes, yes, so you're not necessarily at the beginning. Bengal districts, nice, good stuff. Yeah, I think with the moving jewels, also it's the pinpointing. It's not just the information, but like the skill level in moving is crazy, honestly. And I think, like, for me, sometimes I find moving really hard to enjoy. Because some days I'm just not up for 5k and things. Like, my brain's just like, nah, mate, I just want to find something that's super close and send. You know, classic, you know, 2024 MK style, you know? Like, you know, some days I like that, and other days I'll be feeling like trying to 5k everything. It's just, you know, you've got to be really into it, moving. And also, there's just so many talented people at it now. It's crazy. Like, if you don't play it enough, then if you have reached an elo at like no move NMP said, and then you play moving, you haven't played much moving, you're probably gonna get cooked, especially at higher elos. Like, if I let's say get like, you know, whatever top 100 is right now for no move NMP Z, and I throw myself into the moving game, I'm probably gonna lose most of my games. Straight up, because I'm just, the people I want to play are probably playing moving a lot more than me, or are only playing moving, and I'm cooked, you know. Unless I find information that they don't, then I might win. But if it becomes a pinpointing thing, then obviously I'm at a disadvantage because I'm not doing it as much as they are, and or they're just more naturally gifted at me than it. But we'll see in the future. The thing is, I have to be really into grind the pinpointing. I'm going to fit it into my routine because I think it's going to be a fun challenge. But, yeah, I just don't want to be forcing it too intensively. Yeah, exactly. It's like you might as well become a smurf just to get some more even competition in moving. Smurf the normal with NPZ, but the moving will feel normal. At a lower rank, I guess. Oh my days. That's the thing, like, moving's just such a different, can be such a different skill set. It kind of feels weird that there's an overall elo for all three modes, when you could be like so much better at moving than the other two modes. Yeah, I like your moving team duels. Yeah, moving solo duels. Yeah, I'll probably try it for like a content at some point, but team duels 2v2 is a lot more fun. I agree. I've not seen this round before. What the heck? Oh, it's Wedge Hirowo. I don't know, bro. Yeah, I mean, if people stop mine, I don't think I'd be doing too much Hello Quiz stuff. That's the thing, like, I feel like what happens is you have so much in your Anki that your list just becomes too big, and like, for me, like, it comes to the point where, for me, spreadsheet planning is better, even if it's more manual for me. It's something that I feel like will always benefit me more. And it's like, doing it is fine, but you need to, like, for me, I need to count how many times I do it, and I think a spreadsheet also makes it feel more aesthetically pleasing. But yeah, some people do that. Yeah. I think you can do that. I need to keep an eye on the seeds. I don't know how many I've got left till I need to change it. What time is it? Okay, it's only 8:30. Plenty of time, guys. But I don't want to be learning 2 new regions in one day, though, so... How many have we got left? 6 left. Yeah, that's the thing. The more you do, the bigger your list gets, and the more overwhelming it gets. Because some shit you just don't need to do, and then it just becomes a bit much. Because I feel like no matter how much... Damn, my Maltesers are melting. Oh, Jeffrey Bay. My room is literally like a furnace, I swear to God. Give me a second. Welcome in, Esmeralda Shoemaker. Hope all is well. Welcome in. Sorry for the delay in reply. Hope all is well. But yeah, for me, like the Anki deck stuff, it's like, no matter how much it tells me, oh, it's due to revise now, it does not necessarily mean that when I do it, you know, I've done it effectively, if that makes sense, for myself. Like, it could tell me, oh, give it a week. But I might have been doing it whilst I was multitasking. I might have been doing it where I was tired. You know, like, there's some things that it doesn't take into account, you know. And for me, like, I'd rather just have a list that said how active have I been doing the quiz, and when I've had the bricks, how active have I been when I've not been doing it, you know, all the time, if that makes sense. And I think Hello Quiz just tells you it's due, and that's it, you know. And I don't know if that's, you know, when you have lots, and for me, like, the way I've been doing it for Polyats here, like, have I really fucked up once yet? I mean, I don't think I have I? So, like, you know, obviously, there's, you know, there's not only one method to remember things. I'll let you guys lock in with the stalking, to be fair. I need to keep a track of the numbers, because I keep forgetting how many we've got left. Because the Cudger Street thing can randomly break, so I don't really trust it. Let's just check again. I swear it said 84 before. Am I tripping? Okay, we've got 4 left. Right, I'm gonna speed through this now. Right, let's get this one done. That's just... I know that one's Sheshkin. I'm just gonna move on. Right. Might have hit Gravitas by accident there, but I knew where it was. I think that's 2 in it. 2 more to go. Bro, my head's down on Bludrowski. 1 more. Oh, it didn't register my bloody hits. Oh my days. Okay, that's fine. Thank you for the follow. Shizurux. I'm so sorry, but thank you for the follow. Hope all is well. Welcome in. Sorry if my pronunciation is really bad, but hope all is well. But yeah, I think that should be 90 now. So that will get the green for confidence. We've got Koyalsko Primorski next to do. And if I have green for that, then I don't need to do 30 the next time I do it on its own. But the thing is, like, the ones that are individual, like, you know, Lubuski, Zacho, Dino Primorski and stuff like that, like individual regions, like once they're green 3 times, I just might as well just focus on, you know, the combined ones. Like, and if I start messing like one up a bit more often, then I could just recap the quiz. So like, and the reason I'm not doing the 5 seconds and 3 seconds because I don't think it makes too much difference now, and also the update with the UI, I think the script doesn't work. Unless unless it's been fixed, or so he has another script for it, then don't think that really works right now. But it's good for time pressure, this. Especially the 3 seconds. But yeah, we're going to do Kujausko Primorski. then combine all three, I think, and then see how we. Then I might play some seeds again after that. I might try the Nah, I'll probably try some seeds for a bit after that, like you know, some no move seeds again. I mean, the most important what is probably if you remember then. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's all about long term, for sure. Activities. See if I can find my activities. I always forget. That's the Jeff League stuff in it. What am I doing? 60 times. There we go. Right, so let's just see how we do on this, I guess. Right pin. Brodnisi is Brodnisa. Kelno. Rukloski. Yep. Hi Jeff, welcome in Alex. How's it going, man? Hope all is well. And GG's obviously in the Jeff League. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Like I say, this episode that came out, I might have had some. Maybe that might contribute towards a rage compilation. Not gonna lie, but yeah, like I say, it's good to get something on Jeff Cod going, and also you know, like I say, I don't expect to do like, you know, as a, you know, a super welcome person, like, you know, stuff that, you know, would, you know, expand to more general audiences. But I think for those, you know, you guys who are regularly watching or part of the Jeff League, I think it's really good. Game 3 was cinema. Oh, Jeff. Well, Mayo, you can look forward to it. I'm not gonna. I'll try my best not to spoil, but have fun watching it. Oh my days. Alexandrowski. Yeah. But whenever I say Dowski, I think of Lewandowski. Oh my days. Or is it Lewandowski? I always forget which way you meant to pronounce it. Remind me of Jules videos. Low key, it kind of felt like a Jules video watching it back. Not gonna lie. But yeah, I think like with the Jewel videos, I do want to do them. I just don't know if it is time yet to do them like I was doing before, if that makes sense. So like, I'm kind of waiting until after I come back from holiday to do the rank videos again, because I think by then I'll be in the grind, and also it'd be fun to go on ranked again. I think now I just need to just do my own thing, and like I said, we got the Jeff League going on. We got, you know, get the streams back going, and you know, there's plenty of other things to do as well. You know, I just don't want to throw myself into that yet. But I guess the Jeff League will have those moments like the Jewels. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm not really grinding. Like, I think with the Jeff League is my expectations are low, and also what else was I gonna say? Where bloody is Mogil? No, there it is. My expectations are low. There's obviously gonna be moments when we'll be stupid. But like, it's not gonna hit the same as playing ranked. Like ranked, you expect to win games. Like you're gonna build an ego playing ranked, which I feel like I won't build an ego when I'm playing the Jeff League. Like, I just won't. I'll just never build an ego, because just I know all the players well, and it's for fun. And ranked, you know, there might be a little bit of me thinking I need my elo to go up if I want to have a chance, you know, of getting into the qualifiers. I mean, Riley, honestly, like, it's just so stacked, man. Like, both Division 1s are crazy stacked. Like, there are people in both divisions that have had nothing. So at least you got some points. Unlike others, you know. Yeah. You know, do you know who the only person who's beaten Zerka, Salix is? Who's the only person who's going to beat Zerka this season? I wonder. Maybe that person's the GOAT. No. Now next week I'll lose to Bezo. You know, that's how I go. I'm like the Liverpool of a season or two ago, where I'll beat like Man City, then lose to like Wolverhampton the next week. I'm literally like a mid-table team. But yeah, there's huge results from, you know, I don't know if I want to spoil it, but Zeka's been doing solid. But there are some players that, you know, I just hope they still play, you know, because like Division 1's just so stacked. Like, it's crazy. Like, I think there's somebody, I'm not going to obviously name drop, but there's somebody in one division that's won the same amount of games as lost. So it's got like a 0 game win difference. But out of 6 games, they are still somehow only on 3 points. And I'm on a negative game win difference. And I'm on 9. Like, there are so many games where they're just so tight. And if it just doesn't quite go your way, you can just lose 3 points just like that. I mean, if you've seen the map game, you can, you know, I played against Matt obviously last week. You'll see what I mean. Like, it feels weird how I was just like literally 1 round in Brazil. If I didn't fuck it up, I was getting 3 points. That literal round cost me 3 points, which is crazy. So, like, you know, like little things like that are brutal. But it's for fun. And like I say, there'll be more announcements of the Jeff Cups. There is going to be like a change with like how they're going to be run. But pretty much the Jeff Cups will be live streamed. Either on the Saturday night or the Friday night or whatever on the weekend. And there'll be like, you know, a series of 3, I think, for the highest division. Or yeah, I think it's 2 or 3 events per division. And the best performing ones will then qualify for a competition that also the best performing league players will qualify for. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And obviously the person who wins the league will be in the final of the Ultimate Jeff, you know. Automatically. And they could play in that competition too, win that competition, and just win both and win the whole thing. So the Jeff is going to definitely be a lot of fun as it goes on. Division 1's pretty much already reached the halfway mark in terms of the season, I think. I think like we're on game week 4 now. And yeah, we've got 4, 5, 6, and 7. So like we're pretty much halfway through now. But obviously next week there's a period. There's a grace period is the best way of putting it, I guess. But yeah, it's nice to get that going, and so many people signed up for it. So it was a nice treat to see how many people were into it. I'm just hoping they won't be when I am on vacation, to be fair. Yeah, I mean, the vacation holidays, yeah, the thing is, like, I'm still yet to decide how we're going to do the order, because obviously, it will become more understandable once I announce things, but pretty much like the cup competitions, like, it will involve more than, so for example, you could be in Div 2, and you could apply for, like I said, let's say like there are 5 different Jeff Cups, and there are different requirements to be eligible. So like for example, the main Jeff Cup, Div 1 will probably have priority, and then the spare slots will go to Div 2 players, and then if there's still some reserve slots, then maybe the best Div 3 players get it. But like something like the Jeff Cup 5, then only Div 7, Div 8 can play in that. So like you could be in Div 2 and you could apply for 2 Jeff Cup competitions, and obviously we don't have those 2 on the same weekend. So it depends, and it's a tricky one because obviously I don't want holiday quiz to be out of the way, but I also, if someone's going to miss out regardless, it might be better to just do a flip of a coin. But it's a tricky one. It will be figured out. Like I say, next week is like, there's no Jeff League next week. Obviously there's one this week, but there's like a 2-week period of nothing besides like 3 games that Quark Sauce is playing, because he kind of needs it because he has big holidays. But more information will come out soon about that. But yeah, Jeff League's a lot of effort with the seeds. I think we're also. I haven't really announced it, but it'd probably be good to have like maybe find, you know, if there's like somebody who wants to help out with contributing towards generating seeds for a division, that could be helpful for the future, because I think one of the lads has been struggling with time, and also it only takes one or two of us to not be here, and then two of us have to manage 2 or 3 divisions at once, which you can imagine how many seeds that is. It's a lot, so we are looking for anybody who is super keen to help out that has the time. If you only could do it for a week, then there's probably no point. Joining in with the seed generating, but there is a certain procedure and stuff, and it's more time consuming than you expect it to be. But we're hoping the pick and ban system soon will be automatic, because we're gonna get like a bot, a Jeff League bot sorted, and pretty much like it will like just send you a message, you do your picks that way, so we don't have to bother you and remind you and, you know, send you the reminders. We could just get a bot to do that, you know. I think getting a bot sorted would be really good. And if we can find a way of doing that for like it to send, you know, we could generate the seeds and the bot would just like choose the seed or whatever that's suitable for your picks. Like if we can make it more efficient that way, that'll make a massive difference. But yep, anyways, I will stop yapping about the Jeff League. I think that was enough yapping about it, but yeah, obviously it only is specific to those who are playing in it right now, because obviously signups have closed a long time ago. We're quite well within the season now. Obviously if it goes well, there will be another season. It's just like the feasibility with the time and stuff. I think that's the main thing. That is the issue. How many seeds have I played? It's the 6th today, isn't it? So how many seeds have I played? I forgot. I guess I could just check activities, can't I? So I need to play. I think I need to play 20 more. Oh my days. Right, guys, shall we just speed it up, Chris Kamara's? I think we speed it up and lock in again, to be fair. But yeah, who you guys got this week, by the way? I know some of you guys here, Salex, Riley, Zerka. Who you guys got? I assume you're all playing, because obviously we're at the halfway point now, so you're probably getting some people you've already played, but the reverse fixture. Let's keep going. I'll do another one, then I'll check chat again. Toron is just... I don't know why I see Toron and think Tuchola for some reason in my head naturally, which is a very weird thing to do. Lubeck again and Emon. Lucky haven't checked, to be fair. I think I play Kale, but I don't know who else I play. I haven't checked who is it you against Alex? Oh, okay. Maybe some Indonesia redemption, maybe. Would be nice. Yeah. I mean, that seed was... There was some mistakes, but... yeah, do need to get better at indoor. I was happy with my game against Zerka, but it was a bit more of a nicer seed, to be honest. But there was good... For someone who wasn't playing much, it was a good game against Zerka. Although, obviously, if I was active, I probably would still be not happy, because that's... The more active you are, the more likely you're going to be unhappy with your performance. That's just the way things go. When you're grinding, you always want to be doing better. But you got to use that as motivation, not just to hate yourself, though. I played so much indoor, surely I can play better next time we play, Jeff, to be fair. Time to ban indoor. Yeah, yes, she got a win, I think. She got a win and a draw. This week she did kind of get cooked by by both players, but I think it was an off week. But yeah, she's not doing too much grind at the moment, but she knows her stuff for certain countries, that's for sure. Like, I remember her absolutely destroying somebody in India. Like, there were some Rallius-esque guesses, no exaggeration. Is she strongest in duels now? Nice, yeah. The thing is, like, with the big countries, I need to, like, sit down and just go, right, how can I fit this into my routine? Because if I just go on a day-by-day basis and just do what I feel like on the day, I'm just never going to get to do it. You know, so... yeah, it's just one of those things, you know. I kind of need to figure out my routine and figure out how can I fit it in. Yeah, I mean, she don't play that much. Honestly, like, she barely plays. Like, she plays, like, obviously, some stuff on, what's it called? Learnable meta. Like, she knows how to go about it, but she just doesn't have anywhere near as much time as most people will. Like, you know, like, some people have got work as well, but she's got, you know, pretty much working almost every day at this point, so it's, like, it's very time consuming for her. But for the amount of time she's played, she's got crazy amount of potential. And she gets it. That's the thing. She also she understands how you get better, you know, like, not kind of a headless chicken, you know. Like, if she had the same, if she came at the same time as me, low key, she might be better than me. She picks up things quicker than I do when I was a beginner. But then again, like, there wasn't really much to learn when I started, so I guess it's kind of a bit flawed. Welcome in, Caliph. Hope all is well. Good to see you here. I'm doing fine, thank you. Just had a bit of time away. Welcome in, Senior. From India, you can make a series to decode Plonkett's all metas. True. There's a lot of, like, resources out there now. Like, don't know if you mean the website. Do you mean the website or do you mean the Discord? Because there's also a lot of stuff on the Discord that gets published. But yeah, I think, like, obviously Plonkett's really good. Learnable meta, you got more maps to practice. On learnable meta, you can apply things in game more, I feel like. Shadow is also giving you some support. Thank you very much. Drop a cheeky Jeff for Shadow, to be fair. But yeah, hope things are going well. And welcome in Fish JD Geometry Dash. Welcome in. Hope all is well. Good to see you here. Just doing some Polish powiats. You know, if you're not as active in GeoGuessr, you put, why the fuck am I learning this? It's just playstyle knowledge, and obviously I've played for a very long time, so quite a few steps ahead compared to beginners. But yeah, my sister is I just wanted to enjoy the league, and like I say, if she had the time, she's definitely got it, but she's got so much going on, like, I don't want to bother her. In the future, maybe. In the future, I think it'd be good to do the, you know, the videos again. But yeah, I think there's a bit too much going on at the moment. But when we get the time, we will do it. How did you get into GeoGuessr? It's actually quite interesting. So pretty much, I don't think I would have got into the grinding of GeoGuessr if I didn't have a reoccurring foot injury. Like, I generally think I would not be playing GeoGuessr if I didn't have a foot injury at the time. And it was during COVID as well. The COVID, not during COVID exactly, but it was like a period where COVID was still affecting a lot of things. Where I couldn't really go out as much, or I couldn't really do much on my work placements. But pretty much because of COVID and stuff, obviously I was on Twitch. I watched some Twitch streams. Not necessarily GeoGuessr related, but I think I came across a GeoGuessr video at some point with Peter, Wooltrekker, obviously GeoWizard, and all them lot, and that interested me to play it a bit. And also my brother and his friends played it a fair bit around that time as well, because it was the Battle Royales was quite popular. And pretty much from then, I got more interested in how you get countries. I found it very fascinating how you can just get the country by just looking at a stick, you know, or a bollard. Like, you just don't need to look at information to get a country. You can just learn it. And since then, I just started to just look into like the Twitch, you know, the GeoGuessr Twitch stuff, see what was going on. You know, saw quite a few streamers, and then kind of just like stuck with it, you know. Yeah. At the moment, I can't do jewels. Sorry, fish. Yeah, maybe in the future there'll be like a stream where we'll do like some party jewels, but team jewels. I don't really do it often with people I don't know. But it's no harm in asking, of course. What's your opinions? Honestly, when it came out, the reception was that bad. I didn't even bother, if I'm being honest. But I've never really played on Steam, so I don't have an opinion on it. Maybe somebody else in chat will, but for me, not really. I don't think I've got a leg to stand on with that if I haven't actually played it on Steam. I've never played on Steam, so I've only played it on the browser. But yeah, to answer that, I got into GeoGuessr. I think it was like because I wasn't running much, like literally I was running like 20 kilometers. Like I was like casually doing 2-hour runs just for fun. Like that was my hobby, you know, before GeoGuessr. Yeah, well, Miles said the Steam version is a scam, so maybe that can answer your question, but I'm not going to comment on that, obviously. But, yeah, I mean, yeah. And the thing is now, I'm starting to get back into my running, guys, which is going to be fun. Time to take a shower, sweat from the hockey, nice, yeah. Yeah, to be fair, yeah, I'm starting to get back into running now, which is nice. Like, the foot injuries isn't really affecting me anymore because I've got insoles, and also like I'm not like fit right now, so like I'm kind of like just jogging, not really thinking about fitness. Like yes, I'm not fit, but like I haven't done a 1-hour run for like probably over a year, and I did one like a week ago, like last Monday, and it was actually surprisingly easy. Like even though I was going as slow as a tortoise, you know, compared to what I was like 3 or 4 years ago. Like, to run for an hour straight without stopping, also up hills, like, up, like, inclines, like, decent road inclines, and come back and just, like, chill and watch the football without feeling like death. I've obviously still got a bit of, like, fitness in me. Like, cardio's still there somehow, but, don't know how with all the sitting down and GeoGuessr and stuff, but I think, the running will start taking over my routine again soon, and I think it'd be fun to, like, I think when I get fit, I feel like it will get me more interested in trying maybe some concepts for YouTube that might involve some outdoor stuff and some exercise stuff. I think that'd be quite a fun concept to try out. Every time I mock the bacon, I have to run 10 kilometers. Like, to be fair, I don't know. I think there might be some potential in that, but if I can combine 2 hobbies together and not many people are doing that, then why not? You know. But yeah, I think. The reason why I got into GeoGuessr is because it was COVID, not much else to do. Because I was on my computer more when I wasn't running, I just watched some streams, and that's how I got into it. As well as my brother. I think my brother was also a massive impact because he was playing with his mates. If I wasn't playing with my brother, I think I would have lost interest very quickly. And he hasn't played since. He hasn't played since then, which is quite funny. So like he stopped playing, and then I started grinding, which was really funny. Nice. Good to hear. Yeah, how many seeds are we doing? Must be close now, right? We must be close. I've probably done over 7 seeds left. I am going really slow, guys, aren't I? The thing is, when I'm doing this solo, like, this is a casual stream, but like, if I was doing this solo, I would have gone through this already. Because I'd be going so much faster. But yeah, I want to get my running back. Because it's just good for good exercise, good fitness, and I don't know, you never know what could come in the future. Like, you know, if I want to go to a new country, I want to go on some long hikes, I want to make sure I'm fit, you know. I do not want to be, you know, running up hills like a koala bear, you know. I want to be actually fit and healthy and actually enjoy going up the hills. And also, like, one thing I really enjoyed was I enjoyed like seeing a big massive hill and just running up it. Like, I didn't care if I was in running gear. I whenever I see a big hill 3 or 4 years ago, my first thought is not, oh, that's steep. It's like, I'm gonna run up this motherfucker. That's literally my first thought. That's like how much I'm into my hill, my trail running or fell running or whatever you call it, where you're from. But yeah, hopefully I can have that reaction again, because I remember like going to Andorra and I saw a massive incline. You know, where you have like the lift thing for the the skiers. There was like a climb. There was like a route up, up the incline. Like, I was like looking at that and thinking, damn, if I was running, I would be 100% running up that rather than going on that bloody thing. So, yeah. Give tips of South Korea region, guess. Area codes. Learn your area codes and learn road systems. So 02 not Sao Paulo, what the fuck? Seoul. Surrounding it's 03s ish in the north. Then 05s is usually southeast. 06 is southwest. 064 is Jeju Island. Other than that, there isn't really much. There is some stuff on Plunkett's publications, I think. But I mean, South Korea is kind of one of those notorious ones that, at least in the past, was like the NPC plonk-off type of country. But if you haven't learned area codes, learn that. And the road system. It's quite urban in South Korea a lot of times, so you might like to come across that sort of stuff. I keep forgetting how many seas I've done. I need to pay attention. I'll play 3 and I need to check again. But I think I don't need to do the other combined one. I think I might just switch up to something else after this. Pray for Ronaldo? I don't know. I don't know who to support really, because there's some players in Spain I really don't like. Like, I really don't like Cucurella. He's such a cheating bastard. If I'm being honest, I really don't like Cucurella. I think he's absolute dirt. I don't want to win anything again. I'm not a massive Ronaldo fan, if I'm being honest, but I respect what he's done, and I think he's a world-class footballer, but he's also got a massive ego. But I don't care. If you're that good, you're going to have an ego. But I don't know who I want to support. I mean, if I think of Jota, of course, then it'd be nice if it's, for Jota, then sure, Portugal. But other than that, I'm not really too fussed who wins. I just don't want that Cucurella sideshow Bob merchant to keep getting away with his cheating antics, and that's the only person I don't like in that match, for being honest. Sorry to Potic if you're a fan of him, if you're watching, but I just don't like him. As a, his antics in a football match. I mean, he obviously does it because it works, but I just don't like him as a footballer. If I would play a game 1 hour after a run, I can assure you that you are sharp mentally. Yeah, to be fair. But yeah, what I would say about Andorra is, like, when I saw like a big incline and knew that I would embarrass myself and run up it because I'm not fit, that kind of made me feel like, shit, I need to get back running again. But yeah, I'm hoping I think the goal for me with the running is I'm going to try and do a 2-hour run or 1 hour and a half run on the hills, maybe on Wednesday or Thursday, maybe at some point, and just see how that goes. Because I think for me, I just need to, like, not care about how fast I'm going, like, how long I'm running for, like, it's very interesting when you don't think about, if you don't think about how fast you're going and you just think about an hour, like, you could run really fast, for like, 5 kilometers, and you realize I haven't even done half an hour, and, once you've done that run, you finish. Like, if you run for like an hour, you can kind of like learn how to pace yourself a bit better with your current fitness, and you're running for longer, so your legs are running more, and I think it's just more healthy that way. Like, I think, like, yes, I'll probably do training session when I'm ready, but to get my fitness up. But I think the cardio and just doing it often enough, running long enough is better. Yeah, Cucurella L, to be fair. I'd have an Eagle if I were a six division Slovakia League goalkeeper. I mean, to be fair, Zeka is a Slovakia, you know, he's a goalkeeper for some random Slovakia pub team, to be fair. Won't surprise me. I'm only joking. But yeah. Kamenitsky. What are we saying? I'm saying you're the goalkeeper of a 6th division Slovakia team, to be fair. You're definitely not, but Jeff. Nakielski, that should just be Naklonad. Notesia. To be fair, I need to keep an eye on the counts, guys. I've lost track of the counts. But either way, I'm obviously doing this casually, and I don't think I've had any issues, so... But I need to keep an eye on how many I'm actually playing. 2 more, okay. Man, I really missed the rage bait when Jeff wasn't streaming. Oh my days. But I feel like I get rage bait every time I stream. But either by myself or by you guys. But I don't know. But I'm sure some of you guys get rage bait. I mean, I'm sure you and Riley rage bait each other if that's what you mean. But to be fair, some streams do feel like I get rage baited a bit as well. Has no Eagle, his soul is so pure and bright. To be fair. I obviously didn't read that properly. That's fine. Have I done it now? Oh, I'll do one more. No, I replied to Leakley's. Oh yeah, Leakley, to be fair. Yeah. The goats. No, I mean, it's just good to be streaming, guys. Like I say, who gives a shit how we're playing today? Like, you know, we're just chilling. It's just good to be back, you know. And that's what matters, you know. My main thing is being back, enjoying the game, and just chilling with you guys. But that should be 30 games, so that should be coloured in green. And look, we played 900 seeds worth of Polish Powiats, and we haven't even finished half the provinces yet. Which is quite funny. Like 4,500 rounds I've played, guys. That's a lot of rounds. That's what I'm saying, like, this shit adds up. Shit adds up. Like, compare that to how many quizzes I've done for Poland. 150 quizzes. You know, it's a lot. It's a bigger number. I'm doing it more often. Yeah, 100k games soon. I mean, to be fair, the Jeff League kind of lowers my average, Seika, because obviously I have to like finish these to make sure they work if they haven't got any broken locations. So I think my average is not going to change anytime soon. Do you know Outdoor Boys the Loot Dude? I do not. You might need to elaborate, I think is the best word to say for that. Yeah, average of 23,000. I mean, how many games have I actually played? I need to check that actually. My game count hasn't really gone up for a while. I mean, it's not even 40k. Like, I don't think it's been that crazy. I mean, it's only 900 seeds. Only 900. For sake, that's nothing, you know. Yeah, I don't know. Riley. Right now, I'm maybe towards the end of the stream I might do some party stuff, but I'm not too sure at the moment. Tonight is much more laid back and just doing whatever. But welcome in, Christine Van Straten. That's 1 week of. It's 1 day of playing with Zerka, to be fair. Zeko did it 1 day, mate. But yeah, I need to set up like goals for my Twitch as well, because I think it'd be fun to like set a goal, and then if that goal gets reached, maybe we could do like a 24-hour stream or something like. I try and play, I don't know, I've done 1,000 game stream before. Like 1,000 10 seconds per round seeds. But maybe we could do something like that again. That'd be fun. You know, if we set a goal for it there and that goal gets reached, then why not do it? Because obviously I don't have to worry about deadlines for the World League and stuff now. I can kind of just do whatever. So yeah, so I think like the situation now for Poland is I'm not gonna do this yet because I kind of already done Kujawska Pomorski and all these ones already. But it does mean that these have all gone past day 3. So ideally I kind of want to start filling this up again. And obviously I could do 10 seconds. But let's be honest guys, I'm already doing 10 seconds. But maybe if like I do go back to this, maybe with these I can just do 20 instead. I don't know. I mean, I probably don't even need to do this 10 seconds. But I think it'd be fine. Tough, to be fair. So I'm trying to think what to do next. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play some seeds again. So we had a no move seed. Is this one or that one's done? I might try to try and do better in this game. Maybe. Yeah, I think we'll do this. So these are the 2 seeds. Well, let's just give this a go. Also, somehow my average score glitched and it shows 0. Oh, Jeff. Oh, Jeffrey Bay. And also, if you wonder if there's any background noise, it's because of the fan. It is a bit hot in my room, so sorry if you're hearing the background noise. Right. Is that like SH? But I know I'm so rusty, it's actually unbelievable how rusty I am, guys. It's something per. And I've only got 9 seconds. But I'm actually so embarrassingly rusty. What was that? It was not a per. Wait, that was not an address? I thought it would be. Wait. Didn't look like it said Gazipur. Oh, well, I saw this. That does not look like Gazipur to me. Unless, like, that is meant to be Gazipur. This bit, but this bit's wrong, isn't it? I mean, it's definitely not Gazipur. That I think Gazipur's much shorter. I think. No, you're right. It is Gazipur. It's just, it's because like I just saw these single 2 lines and I treat them as separate in my head, and like I thought the curl would be more visible than that. It does say Gazipur. Yeah, I just brain fired. Yeah. As I just couldn't. I just thought it was like. I thought it began with like something else. I don't know what I was thinking of. Let me know. I'm trying to think what. I don't even remember, bro. Best to move on. This is what I mean. Like I'm incredibly rusty. This is just Baja California. It's probably some random road shit. Yeah, that I've not had before. Yeah. CB. Is it Ukraine? Might be Ukraine, this. Yellow buses, are they meant to be more of a Ukraine thing? Or is it the yellow plates on the buses? This might be I might be trying with the Ukraine thing, but I think it's Donetsk. It is Donetsk. Yeah, for me, like I can pick Bengali out in Bangladesh, but like if it's far away, it can get quite. I can easily mess up reading. You know, mess up like the characters, especially if they're handwritten. It can be quite annoying. I think once you learn a script well, it kind of sticks with you for a long time, which of course is quite nice. For sure, though. That's a big city to the east. Kind of have to send Quito. Yeah, I'm also like... I don't think I've touched Norway for ages either, which used to be one of my stronger countries in Europe. Yeah, Bengali was the first one I learned, and then I learned Thai afterwards. Because the thing is with Bengali, you only need to look out for like one or two characters, and as long as you know what it is, you're pretty much going to be on it, pretty much. You're going to get it right. If you've done it enough. It was north. I'm being stupid. I don't know why I never checked the road either. It was pretty dumb. Reminds me of New Mex. Arizona plate, I guess, maybe. A bit of a time limit on this, isn't there? Yeah, I mean, it was right on the border. It did feel very weird for Arizona. Some coastal stuff here in it. Move on. Why? Wait. Is this the Nova Scotia crap? Or am I getting baited by something else? Might be getting baited. I'm a bit suspicious why it's a single yellow. Yeah. When did that smudge exist in Sargueni? I've never seen this smudge in Sargueni before. I mean, it makes sense for Quebec, because I was a bit confused why it was not double yellow, and I didn't see any facing towards us, which you can technically get in Nova Scotia, but I've never seen that dot in Sargueni before. Okay, fair enough. Yellow circles, circle road lines. I'm not gonna lie, Moo, I completely forgot about that. Thank you for the reminder. But man, I'm so cooked right now, Moo. I can tell I'm so rusty, bro. Hope all is well. Yeah, I haven't really given enough time to actually ingrain Greek or read it quick enough. Same with me, honestly, Russian's really I can read, but I don't read it quick enough a lot of the time, which is a problem. I am so not locked in right now. Cancer. Oh my days. Welcome to the average Jeff like rage bait stream where I just move off the 5k. That's how it goes, to be fair. I somehow won that seed, but sure. Don't know how I won that seed, but I guess fair enough. I mean, it's not really a competition, I'm just vibing. It's just, I expect to be rock bottom there, but the game's the game. How are you getting on, Moo? Hope all is well. Good to see you here. This is my first stream I've done since the 100th anniversary for the Invitational, so it's been a while. What is going on with this? Is there actually anything good here? I don't think there is. Yeah, I don't know what this band did. I've never seen that in my life before. Weird. doing alright, just grinding away and such. Nice, good stuff. No shortage of things to do exactly, yeah. To be fair, that would be kind of crazy, Chris Kamara. I'm gonna rage bait Moo again here. Oh, Jeff. Bro, why can't I tell if this is... Okay, it's just Washington, bro. I would have apologized in advance if that was Canada and I missed it. I'm pretty sure it wasn't, but bro, when you don't play enough, you just know you're gonna do some dumb shit though. That's the thing. I feel like I've seen these polls in Italy. Wait, what is these polls? What are these polls doing? Feels like Croatia, but the polls feel Italian, which is weird. Because there is Italy, it's Sardinia. Oh my days, bro. That's what I mean by doing dumb shit. That's just a free Sardinia with these hills. I don't know why I just assumed that you get those random polls sometimes in Croatia. Yeah. Average me being stupid. They're just concrete polls that I've seen in Italy before, but I just didn't bring up Sardinia in my head for some reason. Because I'm obviously not playing enough and I'm not bringing things up naturally. Have a good night. Bye. Take it easy, man. Thanks for hopping in. It's just hard to stay on top of everything at once, but yeah, exactly. I mean, for me, like once like when I lose the organization, like it's like I'm better off not grinding. Sometimes it's that bad, the amount of stuff you have to do. But I'm slowly starting to build back towards that routine again, which hopefully I get to. Of course, I don't want to be in a similar position again. Okay. Okay, game. Okay, sure. Sure. Of course I moved last second to gaslight myself. It's exactly there. Oh my days. That is mocking the bacon crisps. Right. Just Monty all Gen 3. Feels quite coastal. Where is the bar, mate? Will there be a bar? I don't know, Jeff. Wait, that was Croatia. That was Croatia. Wait. I swear that was not Croat. I thought I read... What? Okay. We'll forget about it. I've also done something stupid. Look, this could be Alaman. Nope, it's just South Island, of course it is. Some part of Ireland. Yeah, I'm the opposite, where I have to stay some level of this. Yeah, for me, like once I get super disorganized, it just becomes more and more stressful for me. Like the more organized I am, the more it helps me in so many ways. Obviously, you know, if I know it's too much, then obviously, I will listen to myself, you know, and tell myself that's too much, Jeff. I need to improvise and kind of adapt it. But I'd rather get myself in some situations than feel that what's the word? Not organized, but like if I'm not structured in my approach, it just doesn't help me long term. And again, I need to focus on what works best for me and stop always taking every piece of advice as like useful when it's not always useful. Yeah, I can't really do rigid routines. Yeah. Again, surprised I didn't even get lost. Yeah, I was showing before. I don't know if you saw, but I'm starting to get this together. Obviously, I've only done it for the Poland bit yet, but pretty much like I'm making like a different grinding spreadsheet thing. So like there's some stuff that there are actually maps for where I could just spam games on just GeoGuessr, And I'm pretty much doing it for Polish poets, and it's going pretty well so far with the ones I've been doing. So I'm starting to do a spreadsheet where like I'm just keeping track of how many games I'm playing, color coding with confidence, and after it's like repeated a few times and I space out the days. Obviously, it's not necessarily I'm going to do this on day 5, but I won't do back-to-back days at a given point. But it's too much if I try and do what you do. Yeah, I mean, for me, like, it's just I enjoy doing getting these spreadsheets sorted, and it's also like I do it specifically that I know works best for me. So like when you know it, you feel like it works best for you. It's a lot easier to carry it out than if you're not sure if it will be. But it's also time, and like I say, you're in the main competition, like, you know, you're in the final, so you've only got so much time. Like, even though it's, you know, a fair bit away, time will fly, and all of a sudden you're competing, you know. So, but for me, I can just kind of do like a reset and learn, not from like obviously learn mistakes this year, but also learn what worked the year before that I didn't do. And I like I say, I think seed practice and having like a regular like telling me, okay, make sure I do a set amount of seeds and don't leave it, you know, after a week, make sure I'm still doing a bit of it. It's very important. Yeah. But, like I say, I'm obviously got no deadlines right now, so I've got obviously a bit more flexibility with getting that stuff done. Yeah. Like, honestly, with the World League, it felt like I couldn't really learn anything new or revise. The things that I wasn't instinctive on, I was kind of fucked. Which was kind of frustrating because I came to the league not confident that my instinctive place name knowledge or information knowledge was sharp, and to expect all that to be sharp during midway through the season was a mistake. So, for the practice, it's either sharp before the season or it's not. The amount of stuff there is nowadays, obviously the pinpointing, that's something to work on, but information knowledge definitely helps me with confidence and puts pressure on early, which I didn't really do enough because I was never really confident with it this year. In terms of no move NPZ, I think I made the right choices. That's good to hear. Yeah. For me, I need to figure that out too. I think I got a rough idea, but I think I just need to sit down for a weekend and just figure it out with the time, you know. Okay, I think I'll play 2 more no move seeds. How long did it say I'm meant to be streaming for, guys? Was it like 10 or 11? I don't know. UK time. Might have been 11, I'm not too sure. Let me know, guys. Hey, I should know, but yeah. Exactly, yeah. I think, honestly, like, just chilling just helps as well. Like, knowing when to, like, not go too hard, too closely as well, you know. Wait, is this like a weird MS thing? Like, what's going on? Yeah, it is the weird MS stuff. I should have committed more towards Paraguay pocket. It looked like Paraguay. 11 on the schedule. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. Like, the information stuff just piles up. It's crazy. That's why it's good to have that good like pinpointing skill as well. Like, have that pretty strong is really good to have. Like, for me, man, I think I was just mentally cooked before even the season begun. If I'm being honest, looking back. But again, I feel like I didn't really play horrendously or anything. Just not my year, if I'm being honest. But if I can use that as a motivator to come back, and if I get in again, great. If I don't, then I'm not gonna be crying my eyes out, you know. It's what it's gonna be. Why is the water west? I'm so confused. Okay, it was that finish. That should have been 5Kable. Danish friends. Why is that Donny got a belt? Wait, is it Germany? Oh no, bro, how am I thinking Denmark on this? I am absolutely kicking the bucket with that one. Oh my days. To be fair, I'm not the only person who did that recently. Oh, it was near a lake, I should have realised. Flat. Kansai. I think that's a Kansai thing. Unless I'm mocking the bacon again. But there's coast west. Wait. Something like this, maybe. Oh, it's the island. That's quite cool. That's quite a cool lock. I will check messages. I have to put a marker on this round. This just feels like border Serbia to me. Let me just check. I mean, I think grounding a ton of info out is far less important than moving ground itself, like I mentioned, but there are a few things I could stand. Yeah, exactly. I mean, the thing is, like, information knowledge is like, if you just go the wrong way or your opponent finds something and you don't find anything in time, it's good to have something to reassure that you're going to be close enough to get to the next round. But obviously, if it gets to 20 rounds, then, or the multis get really high, then it might matter. But if you're still 4.8, 4.9k, you're still in the game. But obviously, you need to not have the multiplier go too high up. But, yeah. Zeka. To be fair. I can't tell if my strategy of waiting for some of them until right before the tourney, so I don't have to ground yeah. Yeah, you'll find out. Yeah, exactly, man. There's time. I mean, there isn't much time, but there is time. And you know, like I say, it's good that you got back to back and back to back World Championships, events, and all you got to do is just do the best you can at the end of the day and just see what happens. You always put the work in. Obviously, you will improve with your methods over time. You'll learn from it. You'll learn more from your mistakes than from what you do well. Yeah, I don't know why I sent France and Portugal here. That's kind of stupid, especially with that language. I mean, that scene was going okay until I did that. A bit silly from me. Is this Campeche, Yucatan area? Kind of feels like it. It's a tarmac road though. It's just a Campeche border side, okay. If I didn't troll this Porsche, it was okay, but it was kind of free. Yeah. Yeah, that was definitely a troll guess. Welcome in, SQ. Hope all is well. Yeah, that was definitely a troll guess, Chris Kamara. But yeah, best of luck with the ground, man. Like I say, I think I'll find it really hard to do 1v1s if you ever need them, because I'm just not really sharp. But if you ever need a hand at anything, just let me know and I can try and spare some time for it. Moo. But yeah, if you want really high level gameplay, I'm probably not the best person. Unfortunately, no. I'll try and get myself back to that standard, but it's kind of I am trying my hardest not to think about it. The competition's too much. It kind of puts me in a negative mood if I think about it too much. Even after the break, it still affects me a little bit. Just want to focus on what I do best and just do the best I can. Why? What? It's just Bosnia. Okay. I was confused for a second. But I'm hoping to be back back next year, mate. Maybe if I don't qualify, fair enough, but I at least want to I want to be performing up there. Well, of course it's Kotabaru. I thought both had stripe card, but maybe I'm wrong. I keep sending that bloody area in Kotabaru recently. It's kind of rage bait. if I'm being honest. This just looks like Chiapas, to be fair. Nope, it's just Guatemala City, outskirts. I usually play 2 matches a day, or best of 5s, right? Ra something. Oh, it's just Nepal in it. It's just nipples, to be fair. Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that crap. Wait, I thought the blue car was Pokhara. When was the blue car here? Wait, what? When did this blue car exist here? What? I don't think I've seen this blue car here before. Yeah, 2 best of 5s, 1 in late evening. So I can practice playing with fatigue and white noise. Nice, nice, nice. This is new from the last month or so because of... Oh, unblurring. They're unblurring? They're doing the opposite? That's odd. Bit random. Why would they unblur? You think that they'll blur it more, knowing Google. Added blue car near Payufang and also Max Northwest. Okay, Payufan and Max Northwest. Cheers. Yeah. I don't know if I was going to say this, guys, but at some point I'm going to do like country skill test as a YouTube series. I think it'd be quite fun. Because it'd be like a reality check of what level I'm at, and it'd be fun to collect that data, because obviously there is a data thing that they've got, but for me it's not going to work. So I need to do it a bit different. It's just like, I'm so rusty, man. I'm as rusty as copper that's been left for 20 years. Like, what the fuck? Low key, do I just send I don't know, Jeff. Do I just send Benidorm for the laughs? I don't think it is though. Nah, I'm saying no. I'm just sending South Coast. I'm better off sending Benidorm though. Oh, why are you not here, bro? I want that Dutch municipality, Chris Kamara. You're mocking the bacon, Gromit. It's just a cheese, Gromit, but why did I say bacon? I don't know. That's so annoying. Why can't I see that bloody thingamajig? I wanted to see that, man. See if I can remember, because I haven't revised them for ages. OS, yeah, that's big. So OS... What was OS? OS is here. And then you have the Demen, which I assume it said we're entering. Yep, so you just find... This one's visible, so it's pretty big. That would narrow down the search. I mean, 46k is a pretty high score, but I missed a lot of rounds, though, still. But yeah, so I've done no move now. I think... I have not yet, no, Zerka. Maybe at some point, but I'm not too sure about when it'll happen. But if it does happen, let's just say I'll be fucking ready. So, well, hopefully I'll be ready to actually make it hard for the person. But yeah. The Netherlands, that's my moving country. You played 2 Slovakias last week? Yeah, I think a lot of people just ban my Netherlands, because I think Brazil, it's like, the thing with Brazil, it's not like, I'm not known for being one of the best Brazil players, but I'm definitely better than average. And people just pick it anyway because they could still win, but I could also win. So like, pretty much, whenever I've lost Brazil, I've lost the match, and whenever I've won Brazil, I've won the match. Like Brazil's probably one of those countries where if you're kind of alright at Brazil, you're you'd probably prefer to ban the Netherlands than the Brazil. So, yeah, I think that's just how it works. But it's interesting that you got Slovakia. So what do they ban when you don't? So when you do the Slovakia moving, what do they actually ban, circa? If you're wondering what we're yapping about Namu, it's the Jeff League stuff. We have like a pick and ban system with like different modes and stuff. It's a lot of fun. Indoor, damn. They seen one of your strong games at indoor, and to be fair, you know, it'd be funny if Salix banned indoor against you. That would be hilarious. That would be the funniest shit ever. You both ban indoor from each other. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I think the Brazil is always something to talk about. I mean, I think every Brazil game I've lost, there's at least been 2 rounds that I should have 100% done better on. And I've got the knowledge to get it, I just brain fart. Like, I feel like every Brazil match I should have done better. Like, every single one. The Geo one was really bad, but to be honest, that was the first seed I played that week, and the first seed I probably played in 3 weeks. So, I think I can, you know, cope with that, you know. So what's next? But I don't know, I feel more confident in moving Saka than Indo. I mean, you can be more consistent with it. It's like, if you're against a moving main type of player, then if you both have information to get the 5k ready, it just becomes a race then. But if you have the knowledge, that extra knowledge to give you them steps ahead, or you just that experience to know how to pinpoint quicker in certain situations, Slovakia your opponent, then obviously you're going to be more comfortable with that. Like, how many people are going to grind Slovakia like you have done? Not many. I mean, if you had Firma in your league, then maybe you have to think twice. Because Firma just casually beat the Spain intersection guesser record by half a minute against Topotic in a seed. So, yeah. I think, thankfully, Firma's not in our division. I think you would not want to be playing moving against that guy, even if it's your own moving maid. Like, yeah, good luck with that. I don't want to show all the standings on stream. I don't want to spoil it for anybody. Yeah, Geo. I mean, yeah, Geo's like you. I think Geo. You beat Geo. I don't think did Geo lose to anybody else, but Geo's barely lost games. Like I think he probably lost all the games against you, and that's it. You're the only person who's beat Geo, and I'm the only person that's beat you, so circle of life. But 3 people have beaten me, so maybe we're just all trash. What was the next thing I wanted to do? I think I wanted to do some more Poland stuff. I'm just trying to think what is best to do. I kind of don't want to do a new region. I think I won't be efficient on stream with that. Let me think. Maybe I should just try some Poland moving on my map that I made. Called this. I think this has all the regions I've done so far. Yeah, I wish, Jeff. Let's give it a go. It is generated, so yeah. I also need to check my JSONs for the the antenna seasonal metas for Poland, because you can kind of region guess it if you know that stuff. I've done a little bit of small things for Poland, but nothing crazy, obviously. Rakowo and Lubowo and Kamaz. I don't think I've heard of those. Oh, what's Kamaz? That's Kartusi. I don't think I've heard of those ones. That's not great. This is... I don't think I've heard of... Oh, I've heard of Shezinek. and Comores. Are actually any of these here, bro? I don't know what to scan for. Comores rings a bell. I hope I'm not missing this. It's always annoying when you don't have the distance. I think I'm just being blind right now. I'm not this blind. Jesus Christ. Sorry if this is destroying your eyes, guys. It's kind of is going south. Loboa and Comores. I think I'm just blind, guys. Oh, I've seen Loboa more. I need to get the script off. Get this off. Oh, just refresh. DJ crying, yeah, me being blind as a bat. Welcome in, DJ. Do you want to do some 1v1s on the stream? On Poland? Would you be down for that? With the map, of course. Would you be down? Sure, let's do it. I'll send you a link. DJ is my friend that I've been playing Poland with, by the way, guys. So shout out DJ. Let me just send him a party link to join, and then we can have some fun. And DJ might cry with the Google lag with moving. But yeah, let's do it. DJ will punish me with with Poland. Let me just change the screen again. Just Poland in general, to be fair. Yeah, real. My name is Jeff. Cheers, Jeff. So let's do 1k, I guess. And 30 round, 50 rounds, and 120. Right, you're good to go, DJ. And everyone in stream can actually just watch this be absolute chaos. I will actually lock in a bit more now. Okay. DJ's just gonna absolutely destroy me. That says Krakow. What the fuck? Wedge Heroro. Yeah, 218. Krakoa and Lizewo. And we're facing south. Don't say I'm a destroyer like you have won 0 games. Yeah, true, DJ. I mean, half the games get decided because one of us finds info and the other person doesn't, to be fair. That's what usually happens. I don't think I'm 5k in that. I saw someone said that, but I didn't find the right suburb. It's all mind games, DJ. Putting the pressure on you to win? No, I'm only joking. Yep, the street signs, Chris Kamara. There's going to be some outskirts stuff, though. I need to move my camera out of the way, to be fair. One thing I've learned from my DJ games is I don't move fast enough during rounds to get to info. Does this actually have any good info? Don't think it does. Nah, DJ's just saying Gulliver, probably. That's probably what's happening. Why do I feel like I've heard of that? Laysech. Why do I feel like I've heard of that before? I need more info on that. Why does it ring a bell? We're gonna get maybe a better sign here. Krosner, no, not heard of that. I don't heard of any of these places, to be fair. That's probably gonna have nothing again in it. Powiat, no. I don't see anything here that's useful. If there's anything I'm missing on these signs, let me know, guys. I mean, I don't think they're useful. The ones I've seen anyway. Yeah, I found nothing this round. I feel like I've heard of Lysec, but maybe I'm just trolling. I'm probably just trolling. Oh, nice one. He must have found some other information. Oh, Noah... It did say that place, didn't it? Solek. Oh, I'll check at the end of this round. Yeah, I don't know if it's where it said that. Yep, no worries, Clayton. Thank you for welcome in. Hope all is well. Yeah, don't worry about the connection, I guess. It's nice just for you to be here, of course. That's a great sign. So, Dal's 20. And we get the stupid thing where we can't go that way. That is actually rage bait. What was it actually called? If I could check what it's called again. Then maybe I can... Yeah, I wonder if DJ is getting rage baited by the moving and has just sent... it began with D, and... I'm in rage. Yeah, I'm kind of annoyed. Bro, what was that move? What was that bloody movement? That was so bad. I just pressed space accidentally. Oh my days. Well, thank you for that. I appreciate it. Because I was getting a bit annoyed with the moving. Why am I doing that? What does it say? Dressing. I need to check some of these signs because there could be some good info. Decision. I got to go. Bye. It's getting late. No worries, man. Thank you for hopping in. Yeah, I do party games occasionally, but might not be happening today. So sorry about that. But take it easy and thank you for hopping in. Okay, right now I found absolutely nothing, guys. Absolutely nothing. And he just found something great. Ain't that brilliant? Decision, and I probably should have gone this way. Yep, I found fuck all. So I'm in trouble here. Yep, that's what happens when you find nothing. GG. Which way did he go? He went the same way? He just moved a lot further than me, damn. Wait. Did you just find? Oh, you found a sign. Okay, I should have kept moving quicker. That's what I mean. I feel like I'll lose a lot of my games against you because I just don't move quick enough. That's like one village over from where my parents were born. That's a crazy one, Jeff. Welcome in, GeoMango. Good to see you here. Hope all is well. Yeah, I might have to rejoin the bloody thing now because it's bugged in it. Right. But yeah, GG's, DJ. But I need to learn to keep moving. But the thing is, I worry about missing something on the side of the road, like an advertiser. We'll go again in a second. So GL. But that's crazy, me. Which way do you even go on this? Ruziak? I've not heard of these bloody places. Oh, of course I haven't. Nadros and what? Brazos and Nadros, right. Ruziak? I don't think I've heard of any of these places, which... Try and read what the other one says. I don't think I've heard any of these places. That's not good. Maybe Nadros could be findable, but... Not heard of it. I have no idea what the result is. You can just tell me. That's fine. Zale. Zale. Antenna as well. That's what I'll mark it here for now. 1-0 Spain, 91st minute goal. It better not be fucking Cucurella. Don't tell me it's Cucurella. I will not be happy. I will not be happy if that's what scored. Mama language, by the way. I haven't found anything. Yep, and yeah, I've not heard of those places. Didn't say Ripon anywhere, I don't think. Marino, okay. I mean, he's Arsenal, but moves here, so I'll be a bit nice. Linsk. Don't know if that's a place, though. Like this, I just don't know which way I go. Do I just go into the town? Oh my god, okay, I guess I'm not... Oh my days, that's such a good sign as well. Oh my god, that would have been a really good sign. But no, of course, I can't get to it. Oh. If DJ flukes that, I will be mad. Okay, sure, this has one of them. Swire Zyniak. I hope that doesn't. I hope that isn't a place. I will not be happy if it is. I'm actually getting frustrated. I'm not really finding anything good, and the movement's been so bad for me. I don't know if DJ's been thinking the same, but I don't think I've heard of Swill Eyes. I don't think that's what I think it is. No, it's Swicy. Swire's, this one rings a bell, which is annoying me. Probably it just sounds similar to something else, maybe. Bloody hell. I kind of just want to rage quit this round. I just want to rage quit this round. This is just bullshit. Does it feel like a delta? Not really. It said Linsk. Yeah, this is annoying. I don't find anything in these rounds, man. Nothing I can do, really. I guess on other stage, I've not heard of them places, so it's just GG. If it said Tuchola, I would get it. Yeah. It only includes some regions, so... kind of get a bit more of a vibe for the West when it comes up. I do need to revise my Poland antenna metas that I learned a month ago for Gen 4. There are some good pockets if you combine antenna type, but it requires a lot of brain power, as you can imagine, with Poland stuff. Francisco. Oh well. Wacky. I don't get any great rounds. Looks like my street in Poland, to be fair. Yeah, I mean, Poland does require a lot of brain power because usually nothing works. So, yeah. But I did find some stuff. It was helpful in a no-move practice game for the situation, so... it's just when it comes up, that's the thing. Okay, finally found something. Toron. I'm so... bro, where am I going? 10. Also Toron. Was it Skepe to south? Are we just like approaching this junction then? I guess so. San Francisco or... is it just that? And... I don't know which way I went, but... it's something like here. Okay. Better. That just came down to whoever got to info first, pretty much. But one thing, I don't know if maybe it's still here, but one thing, like you were saying, like to me ages ago, like I'm just so not efficient with getting to info quick enough, and he's just sent really quickly. Walubi, I've not heard of Walubi. Great, that's not what he probably knows the Jemina, bruh. Oh, there's Walubi. Sorry for bad name pronunciation, by the way. Any polls in chat? But what do you expect? I guess. Lipno, I'm assuming Lipno is here. Well, we're leaving. Remonk something. Okay, bad angle, but right idea. I don't know that sign. Interesting album. Spring coverage, small cannon. I've got a vibe with these hills. I think I know what I'm sending anyway without info, but is there actually anything good here? Grudsian? I don't know if that's... I thought it was just here with the hills. Ah, there's a railway, it's not a tramway. Might tell me the station. Canadian and Wedge Horo. So we're a Ramina station. And Slon. I don't know what direction I came from, but sure. Okay, it was a bit further up. Fair enough. Those hills are quite distinctive on that coast. Or if you call them hills. That is. That says Warsaw, doesn't it? Or something. I can't read that shit. Oh, Bezo. Wait, does it say... Wait. It does say that. And whilst I check where Noah was a Czech Polski, but where's Noah? I'm just gonna send. Yeah, I didn't find the exact place, but I assume it's probably going to be somewhere near here. Yeah, you got nowhere here. Yep. Okay, this game's going to definitely better, but still feel like an NPC. Wait, did it say something? Am I missing some shit? I probably am, aren't I? Great. It said Darlow or somewhere. Yeah, I mean, I didn't know that place anyway, so GG. Let me have a look where that was. I didn't see. I don't even think I noticed it, if I'm being honest. Oh, it's there, yeah, but I haven't heard of it, so fair enough. Yeah, I mean. Yeah, DJ's going to get that. That's why they're not just learn Polyats against the Polish lads. It's good to just improve that place knowledge. Is there any significance with this? You've been here? Nice. So Dawowo, whatever it's called. Nice one. But GG's. I think I was playing a bit better that game. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Uwert Beer, thank you. I'll start again short of the DJ, just to keep things going. But yeah, this is just everyone's just tuning in. We're just doing certain regions in Poland and trying to like apply some of the knowledge and also try and pinpoint when possible and know when to send early and stuff. So yeah, it's good to practice gameplay, not just quizzes. So you can learn a lot just by playing. What have you seen? Oh, it says the dance game. Yeah. Do you have a street sign or something? Oh, it says Starogard dance. I didn't read the whole bloody thing. Oh my days. Nami Slin, right. Okay, why am I hitting start? Beginning. Nami Slin. So going for the time didn't really help, did it? That junction might. How is there no signs on this junction? Well, that says Gozal Wielkopolski and Namislin, 7 to the northwest. Not spotted. That's so far away. I mean, it's... Why did it say Goza Wielkopolski, like, on that sign? It's, like, literally the other side of the bloody region. You have to hold Enter DJ instead of space. Enter, you'll be fine. If you hold Enter, it won't submit your guess. Just... You probably have to get chat... If you got chat enabled, then you have to get chat disabled, I think. Yeah, if you do space, then yeah, that would fuck you up. Oh my days! I love when I fly past signs. Marinki and Malamin. I mean, sure, not heard of either of those. It's probably just the same shit in it. I mean, it feels like a floodplain. I might just try something. Is it a floodplain? It's very agricultural. I don't know. I thought it could be like somewhere around here. Oh, that's better. I swear I saw red on the sign. I thought I saw red. Am I going insane? Or was it just the leaving bit? Oh my god. Korizog and M, weren't it? Marianne, right. It was married now, eh? Yeah, I mean, I think I'm cooked anyway. So, yep, GG. Might be getting rinsed here, as I found absolutely nothing. Yep, of course, it's the other bit. What did you find? Bro, like, I don't understand, like, how am I really that slow moving? Province entering sign. I'm just not moving quick enough, man. I'm so bad at it. Did you go the other way, though? Maybe that's what happened. Yeah, I mean, I didn't get to that. GG. Well played. If I don't find info, I'm just fucked. So there's nothing I can do about that. But if I could actually speed up and actually get to info, then it's on me, you know. Right, I think we'll do some more. But I'm hoping I do have a bit of a better performance because the last two games haven't been great. So hopefully this game will be a bit better. So I feel like I'm just not moving enough, which is kind of annoying because when I move too much, then I just fly past stuff. And when I don't do it, I just don't get to stuff. It's so annoying. I thought I could win something, but I guess not. Especially in an urban area, it's... What does that say? Cobby something. Cobby Linkard. Don't think I've heard of that. I've just not heard of this place, bro. I'm just fucked. I'm just fucked. I'm just fucked. It's just like some outskirts Swusk. Okay, sure. I got on a highway. Oh my days. I check the address, see the address, and then yeah. Bro, I could look for a pixel just to rage bait. There's like, I suppose like a pixel around here, but whatever. It's just some random Gen 3 probably. Glebocky. Yeah, let's keep going. I think so far I found no good info for a while in these rounds, which has been quite frustrating. Well, one way's a dead end, so I hope this way is better. Does this have any good info? Poo. Oh, it says PDO. Oh. I thought it said poo for a second. Rezapek. I'm thinking of Rezapin, I think. That's probably what's causing the confusion with the name. Wait, I've got to the dead end again. What? Oh, fuck off, man. Like, seriously. I went to the start, and I went the same freaking way. What a load of bullshit. Whatever. That's just fucking annoying. I'm actually getting angry now with this crap. I'm just not getting into any bloody info, and I go the bloody same way. Twice in a row. I've left it. I obviously must have fucked up on the first round. But I found an address and I was like, okay, that sounds like it should be big, and it's just not something I've heard of before. Then I never got to a decent junction because you sent quite quickly. You just got teleported randomly? Oh my days. Fair enough. Oh, last few games have been painful. But it is what it is. It's been usually a lot better when we've actually been playing it off stream. So... Wait. Oh, you absolute cockwallop. Oh, thought it was that. But there is one that's the same name though. And they're very different. Okay, well. Okay, we've got Swindon. Okay. Right, 152. That's that. What was the start again? Straight line. I've forgotten which way we went. I think we went downhill. We're not really near the house. Descend. Well, I guess he's gone the other way. Swindon. And yeah, I found a sign for Radzi Yao, yeah. Yeah, I just went the other way, I'm guessing, that round. Okay, finally a round that I didn't mess up horrendously. Okay, I mean... There is a chance this could be the Delta. This is going to be whoever gets lucky with the route probably wins the round. And now I'm just going this way for whatever reason. I'll just follow it, I guess. You know, take it to some civilization eventually. Right. That's very lucky. Okay. Damn, is there actually... Bro, I should be finding some shit. There's not even a town entry sign, what the hell? Unless I flew past it. Yeah, I've not heard of those places. I need more info on that. Yeah, I know I'm in Surrock, mate, but come on. Does that have a good info? Wait, I feel like I've heard of... Oh, I feel like I've heard of that. Oh no. I think I've heard of that. I'm not going to be happy, I think, this round. I feel like I've heard of that. Not heard of those places either. Great. Lowinek. Oh my days. I'm not going to be happy this round. I feel like I should get this. Oh, it's the new region. Okay, I can live with that. This is the most recent one, so this is where I'm going to be the least familiar with the names. So it's fair enough. Right. There's... You're taking the Mickey Mouse. Okay. I'm just going to keep... I hate advertiser signs because you... It's like if you don't look at it, it'll just tell you the address. And whenever you do look at it, it just says nothing. It's so annoying. Okay. It's pretty big this place. Centrum. Okay, this is taking the mic. I actually hate this crap. Oh my Jeffrey Bay. Guess we gotta keep moving. I'm not gonna waste time looking at those signs. And it's probably gonna kick me in the ass. Cesar Novo. Yep, so me flying past those signs has probably cost me the entire round. Great. I tried to click by a god's last second. That's annoying. Happens. Didn't feel like it was not far from a big area. Yep. Unfortunate. Unfortunate, Bezo. Might try this area for now. Is approaching past. Okay. That probably had a sign for the place, but for like draft score 175. Okay, start and Marrow something. So we put between. Maybe we're like here. Okay, maybe DJ got baited by something there to send early. I assume he got baited. Long story. Valid. Oh, Jeffington of Weathersville. Plea banker. Wait. To be fair, cheers, Jeff. Thank you. Radział. That's the Polish Radu for you, Chris Kamara's. The Polish Radu. Anyways, let's figure out what the Jeff that sign is. Okay. It says Poznan, 8230, 94. What's the other side say? S3. It must be a bit further down, I'm guessing then. Nope, I'm just... Wait, I didn't read the actual bloody number, did I? Oh my days. Yeah, I'm so bad at then type of rounds under pressure. Just brain fart so easily. Oh, Jefferson. Okay, you are taking the Mickey Mouse. Okay, get me around this bend. And get me up the hill, mate. Okay, if this is dead end, I'm actually going to be mad. Oh my days. Rage bait moving. Facts. You don't get this on normal with an NPZ, do you? I wonder why I play that more. Right. Miller, Chadwick, and Gluss. Miller, Chadwick. I guess we'll just keep moving because there's literally nothing to go off here. Unless we come across like a big, massive address. Sure, they've got a big lorry there, or a van. There has to be something on this, right? How is there nothing on this? Crazy. Wait, is that like a unique sign? To pulse? I mean, that's great, but I don't know what that is. That's great, but that's literally useless. Whatever. We'll find out, I guess. Where is Topolka? Okay. I mean, a win's a win, but we didn't really find it, so GG. Some better rounds there. I reckon we'll do 1 or 2 more, DJ, if that's fine with you. You're good with a couple more? Sure, let's do it. Shemlaw. Come on, hurry up, you Rice Krispie. Oh my days. Winter coverage is interesting though, not gonna lie. Is it antenna? Great. Brookie. Whatever, bro. Didn't find anything. Nice 5k. Didn't find anything, I don't think. Again, maybe I didn't move enough. I don't know, man. Because we know if this is black car or not. This black car into sending. Loki feels like a repeat. I think we just have to keep moving. Perlock and what's this? Yeah, I feel this is a repeat, but I absolutely trolled this last time. Prez was Nicky's to the west. And what was the place we're entering? Just Potok or something. I remember this one being stupid. But this Potok is here, where I went from the west. Whatever. That's fine. I think it was a black car cluster as well. I think that is black car cluster, but maybe I'm misremembering it more for a blue car spring certain copyright year cluster. It was a repeat, but we found the info. Oh, I thought it said Dobby for a second. Wait, this is just a repeat again. I'm just gonna send it. Look, yeah, I think I've seen this round before. I don't think there is. No, I just did my own. I just generated. I just used the Europe JSON that came out, and then I just looked at the antenna combinations. That's pretty much all I did. And one quick tip is like if you able to identify A and B type and combine seasonal coverage, it's doable for certain clusters. But it's a lot of brain power, like I said before. That's why I don't remember most of it. Okay, DJ's a bit serious now. I don't know what he's seen. Sapra. Shit. Did not see my balls rip. GG. Well, I just didn't find. Just didn't see it. You had it on the sign. Here. Yeah, but I was reading this. I had 5 seconds left. I didn't read the top. If I read this bit, but it's in such small text, I just thought like this would more like to be the place, and then yeah, fair enough. Zaprazamin means welcome. Oh, Jeffrey, sounds like a placemate. Average Poland for you. To be fair. Yeah, I think we'll do one more. I was waiting for that answer. I think my own meant more specifically. I guess. Mind blown. Yeah. I want to try something. I'm going to try something. I'm trying something a bit daft. It's the other part forest. Okay, yeah. So we got the bilingualism, I guess. And I think there's antenna cluster there, so yeah. I was experimenting them signs. I thought those forest signs could have been specific to a round we had before, but it's just repetitive, I guess. I was experimenting something there, DJ. I didn't see the bilingual signs. But I don't know if there's any antenna stuff in that cluster of that season anyway. I swear there was a sign. Belno, Chizapo, I don't know what any of those places. Let's go one of those rounds, innit? Okay, this could be a bit bigger, this one. Pizarki, okay. It's not actually that big, is it? Rip. Did that say a road number? I think it was just some random speed limit sign. What have you found, DJ? Like, there's probably gonna be a sign over there now, and I'm gonna be cooked. I mean, fortunately, my guess is really lucky. But again, I'm assuming I'm just not moving quick enough on a lot of these rounds. Like, I feel like I'm so hesitant to missing information that I'm more worried about missing information than finding it quickly. But I can tell like I have this issue a lot, so I still have to inform you guys because of the Jeff League. Don't know the exact time. Yeah, I think it's tomorrow. The deadline. But there might be extensions to do the picks and bans, but obviously can't guarantee that, but probably will happen. People are just too many people forget. Was that a good sign? Yeah. Oh, bruh, I'm not gonna be happy. I've heard of that. Why do I think I've heard of that? Oh, I'm not gonna be happy, guys. If that's what if I've heard of that before, I'm not gonna be happy. Oh no, I'm not gonna be happy. That rings a bell. That low-key rings a bell, which is not good. Wait, is this a good sign? Buzzing. Buzzing something. Well, it's a Gemina, but I feel like I've heard of it before, which is not good. Yeah, it's just not going to plan. Like, it was so much better off stream. I just don't know what's going on. Oh my days! Of course I. Yeah, it's this bloody Poviatia, for God's sake. Yeah, I saw it last second. I don't think it was the actual Poviat, the first one, but the second one obviously was said Wokolek, so yeah. Yeah, I guess you saw something else then, fair enough, I didn't. Because I don't have a laptop with me that I can play on. I also meant because of my holiday. Yeah, I mean, you meant to say, like, when your holiday is meant to be. So, like, was there an update, or is this just, like, short notice kind of thing? Or, is it something for the future? Because when you're on holiday, you just need to tell us. I don't know if you told me. If I don't remember, it's probably because it's later or it's during the break. Where nobody's playing anyway. But I'm kind of moving like a headless chicken this round, not gonna lie, so I think DJ might just win it because I'm just being headless. Next week and the week after. What's the point? Just didn't find shit. Can't end on that. I'm just having no luck finding shit now. It's just getting annoying. GG's. What did he... I mean, I wasn't really paying attention, so... I'm a bit disappointed with how this is going, to be honest. Like, it's been going so much better off stream. Yeah, is it the river? Yeah, that's fair enough. Got you. It sounded significant either way. Yeah, I kind of want to do one more DJ if that's fine with you. I don't want to end like that if that's fine. Yep. Right, last game, guys. Let's hopefully it's a good one. Hopefully it's a good one. Because it's been a bit poor on stream today, unfortunately. It's not I've just not heard of those places. Thank you, game. I actually hate these rounds because, like, I guess someone from Poland, like, they could just easily just find info and just send in 2 seconds on this. Wait, I know that. I just send. Right. Yeah, I mean, at least you weren't too far away. Happens. Grabolo. Okay. Grab Owo. And the fucking sign disappears. Now grassy ass my ass. What the fuck is this bullshit? Like, what's the bloody point? Literally found nothing. What the hell did you find? Oh my days. Probably just found a random road sign told us the road or something. Oh my days. I did not see that. So that is just tough. Or I flew past it by accident. One of the two. Unless it was quite big at the moment. To some degree. Yeah, interesting street signs. Jatsewo. Oh, don't you dare do that to me, you. So we're near a motorway. But I don't think I saw a single road telling us what the motorway was. I think I just have to go on it. Risky business though. I don't think that's useful. Well, we'll find out if I've made the right decision, I guess. Soon enough. Okay. There's a sign there. Okay, okay, right. Northwest by roads 25. And 50 left turn in a walk law. Yeah, I just didn't. Yeah, because we were turning into Wooklaw, but I was confused why it had the dashes around the 15 when we were meeting the 15. So I don't understand why that was dashed. Because that's meant to mean it's not meant to directly connect to it. I'm pretty sure it's meant to be like a road that connects to that road, but not the same road you're on. So I don't understand that bullshit. That kind of annoyed me. But obviously I've done something wrong there. I don't know what. But it shouldn't have been dashed, I'm pretty sure. Well, this round's just... There was a junction of sorts. Guess I have to just hold and just get out of here by fluke. And it's bloody trapped me. Hello? Okay, bloody hell. I mean, talk about bad luck. Fuck me. Like, that has to be the worst luck of all time. I literally had a black screen when I got onto the junction. And then it zoomed me forward onto some random forest again. I had to spend like a whole minute trying to get back on that bloody thing. So annoying. But that's moving for you. That's why I'll always prefer normal with NPZ, because you don't have to deal with this bullshit all the time. But you just don't deal with it. This stupid bloody lag. Not gonna lie, I thought it meant the road we were on does not connect to that road directly. To be honest, I thought it was that, not what you were saying. But though, I mean, it's GG. That was just not great. Fair enough, Bandito. I thought that was not a thing, but I guess maybe that's what I misinterpreted. I probably seen Redder mentioned before, but no, I don't know it. Yeah. But yeah, like, the thing is, Bandito, like, wouldn't it, like... I feel like I've seen signs where you branch off from the main road that don't have the dashes, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought when you have dashes around it that it doesn't connect to the road you're on, so you get onto another road to get onto that road. Let me find what I meant. I think it was this round. We'll just take a look. Are you from Poland, Bandito? Where are you from? I don't actually know where you're from. I mean, DJ's from Poland, so he will know. Either way. I think it was round... Was it round? It was the motorway. It was the motorway round. I think. Yeah. So, here... This is dashed. So, when I saw that, I thought it on the 25, but this road was going to the 15, but not the actual 15. I don't know. Yep, no worries at Bandito. I don't think it matters. Well, I heard Blinky say something about that. About it being helpful to know, like, you're not, like, directly going to it. Or something along those lines. But yeah, it kind of confused me because I was like, well, if that's not the 15, then where the hell is this road? So, I don't know. This game's just confuses me too much. There's too many things, too much Chinese whispers going on when you try and learn shit. You think you've heard something, then like maybe you just heard it 100 times, then actually muddled it with something else. But fair enough. I don't know. I thought that was a thing. Well, it is direct in this case, so yep, so I guess that's not the case. So Bandito was making the right point. Mayo, DM me on your individual channel. I will not remember it on here. If you already mentioned it, then it should already be covered. But mention it in your actual individual channel, because I'm just not going to remember on stream. If I'm being honest. Yeah, I mean, I muddled it up. So yeah, it's fair enough. Thank you for the heads up. I just thought I heard Bleaky say something along those lines, but maybe I just misheard. I assume I misheard him because obviously that was not the case in that situation. So, yeah. Or it was somebody. I don't know if it was Blinky, but it was somebody who was experienced. Yep, GG's DJ. It was fun. And yep, thank you guys for being here. It was nice to have, nice to stream again. And yeah, should be streaming most days towards the evening. Obviously, this was a bit of a taster. Like, it was just a bit of casual, just seeds and doing some random Polish stuff. Yeah, it was something on those lines, probably. But yeah, I kind of got confused with that. But again, I don't know if it depends on the country as well. But I thought it was a Poland thing. I don't know. Either way, it's been nice streaming. Hope you guys enjoyed just chilling and vibing, of course. But obviously, the stream's going to come to an end now because I've got to chill for the evening. I need to make sure my schedule's good, my routine's good. I can't be streaming stupid long hours for the time being. But yeah, I should be back tomorrow, I think. And I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing. You could probably check on the schedule what I'm doing, or most likely going to do. But yeah, we'll just see. It was just fun streaming today. And yeah, thank you all for being here. And yeah, I'll just see if I can raid somebody over now. And yeah, also if you want to check out my video, if you go to my channel or my Discord, there is the Jeff League video I had with Salex. It's like a competition, and we've had 0 comments, guys. Like, that's kind of sad. Come on, get some comments in, guys. And let me just send the link to the video in the chat. And yeah, I want to see if there's any way to raid now. I think there's plenty of people. I think I'm just gonna raid MK, since he respects the Polish Powiat grind, since he does it himself as well. So I'll just send the raid over to him, and then I'm going to go bed. I think not bed, but I'm going to do some other things before I go to sleep. But yep, thank you all for being here, and I will catch you all soon.